라는 느낌이 좀 들고요. 왜냐면은 오히려 그만 쪽은 손석희 선수거든요. 정희정 선수는 이미 투게이트를 안 상황에서 만약에 참고 그냥 가만히 있었다면은 손석희 선수가 오히려 불안해서 들어갈 수밖에 없고 그 들어올 때 오히려 낚시로 그걸 잡아먹는 그런 그림을 만들었으면 어땠을까 하는 아쉬움이 좀 남습니다.
네. 사실 이번 움직임에서 정윤정 선수가 약간은 당황한 듯한 그런 기세가 느껴졌습니다.
그렇습니다. 예, 그렇게 드라군을 조금 무리하게라도 해서 상대방의 그런 의도를 파악하려고 했었는데
네.
예, 그런 점을 또 손석희 선수가 잘 노려서 상대방의 드라군을 잘 잡아줬고 그 순간부터 자신의 어느 정도 페이스로 게임을 계속 이렇게 풀어나가는 그런 모습을 보여줬고요.
뭐 특히나 이 상황에서 인상 깊었던 것은 분명히 숫자적인 측면에서 상대편 진영에 가까운데도 불구하고 여기서의 움직임이 굉장히 인상 깊었거든요.
It's like to stream something that the sound is consistent every time.
질럿을 무시하고 드라군만 1.4를 해줬다면은 분명 정주 선수가 이득 볼 수 있는 컨트롤을 해줄 수가 있었어요. 5드라군 이상이면 이게 잡아내면서 드라군 잡아낼 수가 있었거든요. 예, 컨트롤이 좀 많이 아쉬움을 드러냈고 그렇게 아쉬움을 드러낼 수 있었던 이유가 손석희 선수가 과감하게 이렇게 들어오다 보니까 예, 확실히
Hey, we're a little bit late. Sorry. Dealing with little stuffy things here or there. But I think we're good to go now. And of course, if you're watching this as a VOD later, this is live, and that's fine. Saying such awkward things. And this is the replay. Previous game. I forget that guy's name. It's not Rage. No, it's not Rage. Who is that? He's on Air Force, but he looks pretty young. Does it say on here? Son Suk Hui. Add Smith, add minions, add honorable spoon. If only we could run a script to do that. That would be great. That would be great. Get the whole gang in the chat. Add Torres. I saw your Chatcraft reset from half an hour ago. Yeah, I ran a little bit late today. Oh, but we got it sorted eventually. Is this on? Did I forget to unpause? The Chatcraft. Let's unpause the Chatcraft. I didn't have time to set anything up either, so I think what I'll do is we'll watch this game. And then I'll find like a Pro League set to do in the background as well. Yeah, sort it out, yeah. That will be when I'm doing a Darkest Dungeon stream. What's up, Oddstar? Howdy, howdy.
자, 경기 만나보겠습니다. 두 번째 세트 네오 벨트웨이. 먼저 프로토스 도재욱 선수. 자, 프로리그 통산 99승 100승째를 기록하기 위한 도전을 하고 있습니다. 상단 한시고요. 이어서 이성은 선수의 진영. 지난번 경기를 통해서 100승을 찍었고 이제는 개인 통산 프로리그 최다승 타이를 향해서 달려나가고 있습니다. 양 선수 모두 새로 방향입니다.
I've put so much effort into making Chatcraft that I just like I'm still scarred and I don't want to go back and edit it, but I should clean up some stuff and like include it all as one package in my broadcasting system so I can move it around easier. Like so I don't have this MVP like separate from the window. Just have it always nestled on top. IDK. Anyway, how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Are you having a good weekend? I had to pause and be like, is it the weekend everywhere? Yeah, I think it is. I need some more water. And you know what? I need a root beer already, so I'm gonna BRB get some beverages. Couple beverages, BRB.
이성원 선수가 언덕 밑에서 이제 베럭스를 짓고 있습니다.
네, 확실히 뭐 배럭 더블을 조금 가져가기 위해서 심시티 용도로 좀 배럭을 신경 써서 이 지역에 건설을 한 것 같죠.
네.
그리고 이제 도적 선수 같은 경우에는 워낙 최근에 이제 프로토스 선수들이 T1을 좀 많이 따라하고 그리고 T1의 프로토스 선수들이 정말 프로토스의 테란만큼은 정말 트렌드를 앞서 나가고 있거든요.
네. 아, 2007년 5월 이후 2011년까지 왔습니다. 도제호.
신백두대간이란 맵을 정말 오래간만에 보네요.
네. 자, 그 맵에서 이후도 뭐 물론 도적 선수의 경기가 굉장히 인상 깊은 것들이 많았습니다만 만약에 이 경기를 잡는다면 가장 인상 깊은 경기가 될 수도 있겠죠.
저도 그 맵에 대해서 좀
I'm at the
인상
stage in my life when
있는데, 그랜드 파이널 7경기에서
그렇죠.
연보성 선수의
minor frustrations bother me.
저도 잊을 수가 없습니다. 같은 편이었거든요.
I was just buying a ticket to a concert. And I was so like, I was had to use Ticketmaster, and I was like pissing me off. It really doesn't matter that much. It's just Ticketmaster being dumb, but really frustrating for some reason. I tried to. One of the most frustrating things is I was like, I don't know, I don't want to give them all this freaking information. They're gonna send me all this crap. And they said in their thing, they're like, oh. I clicked on the privacy policy, and it said, if you don't want us to sell your information, fill out this form. So I filled out the form, and I said, delete my information. And they said, we're almost there. All you have to do to delete your information is respond to the email verification email we're gonna send you. And they never sent me the freaking email. Oh, here it is. Never mind. Oh, they sent it to me late. Maybe I just missed it. Anyways. Confirm email. It's funny that I have to confirm my email in order to tell them to delete my email. Yeah, F off. Ticketmaster. They're still gonna keep your info? I don't think they legally can. How you doing, Aquadorf?
이거는 이성은 좀 무리하면서 들어왔는데. 네.
그래서 벙커까지 확인하게 되면은 배럭 더블이구나. 충분히 알 수가 있죠.
자, 그럼 이성은 선수 위쪽에 두 번째 팩토리까지 건설합니다.
그렇죠.
Gotta not worry about it.
보여주지 않았으면은 배럭 더블인지 혹은 팩 더블인지를 확신을 할 수가 없는 상황이었거든요.
Just gonna stab my computer in the face.
있어서는 자신이 앞마당을 이렇게
Not gonna worry about
가져간 거에 있어서 맞춰가기에 굉장히 수월한 그런 정말 좋은.
Gonna watch some Starcraft. This is when Firebat Hero was on Air Force.
네, 지금 같은 경우에 드라군
공군.
자원적인 타격, SCB는 잡지 못하겠지만 벙커를 이제 계속 리페어하는 그 비용을.
What's Firebat Hero's Korean name?
그거보다 더 중요한 부분이 이성훈 선수의 엇박.
이성은. 이성은. For some reason I never memorized his name. Probably because he was never in any tournaments because he sucked. Haha. He wasn't that bad, but he like never got far in the individual tournaments, so I just didn't learn him that well, I guess. The SCV scouted the Robo, BT dubs. I don't know how the SCV got all the way in there, but it did. I'm gonna look up a Team League to watch in the background as well. Team League match. Random Pro League set.
세 번째 커맨드를 빨리 지어주면서 마음 편하게 수비 자원에 다른 수비 자원에 돈을 투자하지 않고 확장 위주의 그런 자원 투자를 할 수가 있습니다.
언덕 위쪽에 탱크를 배치했고요.
거기다가 세로 지역이기 때문에 도적 선수는 어느 정도 타이밍 러시에 대한 부담을 좀 느낄 수가 있어요.
Let's see.
바로 드라군을 빼주면서 이후에 리버 정도 한번.
Oh, this might be fun. This looks like a
그러면서 추가적인 멀티라든지 아니면 태클을 좀 타는
an Air Force Ace match against Hwasheng. I think we've watched that actually. Because that's yellow versus Jadong, so maybe not. He didn't practice with Stork? Why would he not practice with Stork?
이러면은 과연 이 정도의 타이밍을 막을 수 있을까라는 생각이 좀 듭니다.
Yeah, Firebite Hero's TVP was usually pretty bad. So I mean, and he's in Air Force too at this point in time, so he doesn't get as much practice time. So he's probably no match for best.
그리고 뭐 갈래길도 그렇게 많지 않거든요. 지금 도재욱 선수 여기에 대한 대비가 좀 필요할 것 같습니다.
그렇습니다. 이상훈 선수는 네 번째 팩토리까지 완성되면은 그때부터는 이제 바로 후속 벌처만 찍어주면서 러시를 갈 것이고요.
그렇죠. 네.
그 타이밍을 셔틀을 동원한 질럿.
Alright, I think I found a good match to watch.
잘 활용해서 막아줘야 되는 그런 도재욱 선수 입장입니다.
Next.
이미 이성 출발했죠.
그렇죠. 이게
Hopefully the
최적화된
VODs
타이밍이에요.
exist.
네.
S12를 통해서 로보틱스까지 확인했기 때문에 남은 자원 다 껴서 팩토리 올리고 타이밍 잡아서 가는 겁니다.
아, 이 타이밍 굉장히
So
무서울
okay,
것
it looks like the
같은데
VODs exist. Good, good, good.
시야가 이게 안 닿나요? 아, 밖에 쪽 소리 한번 받고.
방금 본 것 같고요.
자, 같이 보고 이제 후속 부대를 한번 살짝 볼 움직임을
Alright, we'll line that up for next time.
무시하고 위쪽으로 올라가죠, 이성은.
자, 추가적인 두 번째 옵저버가 나왔다는 뜻은 셔틀이 늦게 나온다는 뜻이 되고요.
자, 이제 머신샵에 돌아감이 끝이 나면 끝났죠.
도재욱 선수는
That makes sense, Aquadorf, but Firebite Hero was never in the individual leagues. Or not never, but very rarely. If he did get into them, he got knocked out in the early rounds, so he wasn't usually worrying about the individual leagues. Stork was always in the individual leagues. He has one of the records, I think, actually, for most consecutive OSLs or something like that. This is interesting. Firebite Hero did this push, and Best is like fighting it back, and then Firebite Hero's falling back, trying to retreat, and he's kind of like, actually, let me turn around again. This is that weird map, what's it called? Beltway. Neo Beltway is an interesting map. I don't know it that well, but it seems bizarre.
어느 정도 준비를 하고 있습니다. 상단 12시 지역도 대비를 하고 있는 이성은.
단순 드라군만으로 이렇게 타이밍을 한번
And I'm curious to see if I can look it up around about Stork.
힘을 받을 수도 있겠다라는 생각이 좀 드네요.
대비 프로토스라는 종족이 그 드라곤만 다 뽑아버리면 믿을 수가 없잖아. 자신의 종족인데도.
Stork.
자신인데 믿을 수가 없는데 도저히 그 믿을 수 없는
See if
병력으로.
it's in a trivia section or something like that.
보통 타이밍을 막을 때 효율적으로 막아줄 수 있는 부분이 셔틀의 질럿을 태워서
그렇죠.
네, 질럿이 내리면서 질럿이 맷진 역할을 해주고 드라군들이 뒤에서 데미지를 주는 그런 그림인데 방금 전에 도적 선수의 드라군
Quanro. The term
그런 컨트롤이었어요.
Shoping Rock is derived from the names of two players. Stork earned a condescending Korean nickname of Pingyu, meaning excuse, after trying to make an excuse about a lost match which was frowned upon by the fans. Quanro has a nickname of Shobu, which means to make a critical move or battle to determine the outcome, because he makes all-ins. Shopping Rock was coined in order to exploit the pronunciation of shopping. Rock means record or historical record, so it sounds on the surface like a shopping record, but it's the war between Stork and Quanro. Apparently they had a rivalry. Okay, that's really weird. It's crazy. Shopping Rock.
예, 이성훈 선수는 지금 장기적으로 보고 가면 안 됩니다. 여기서 아모리에서 공격력 업그레이드만 찍어주고 팩토리
Guess there's no trivia section for Stork.
골리앗과 탱크로 한번 타이밍 잡고 러시를 가서 승부를 봐야 돼요.
자, 그래서 그 전에 도재욱 선수가 그런 움직임을 막기 위해서
Maybe in the OSL section.
아래쪽으로 좀 보내보는데요. 자, 마인을 좀 제거하고 드라군들과 질럿들이 뒤쪽에 대기, 그리고 캐리어가 두 기가.
Hey Daniel Landers, how you doing? Good to see ya. Yes, Firebite Hero and Best. Doljewook.
계속 휘둘릴 가능성이 높습니다. 도적 선수가 이미 캐리어 두 기가 인베스 채우고 출발했거든요.
And I don't usually know Firebite Hero's name. I had to read it to remember. But I'm looking up some information about Stork because I was just curious about it. I was trying to remember if he actually.
캐리어가 이제 어느 정도 인터셉터가 차고 난 뒤에 이성훈 선수의 그 센터 미네랄 멀티 지역에서 캐리어와 드라군을 동반한 이 멀티 지역의 자원 채취를
Yeah, I think Stork was the one that was like the most consecutive OSL appearances or something like that, but I don't know where to find that out. Wait, here it is. Is it? Yes. Okay, not consecutive, but Stork has 16 OSL appearances. And he won the in-crewed OSL. So yeah, Stork has the most.
어차피 자원 못 캐요. 예, 캐리어가 있기 때문에
네.
자원 못 캘 바에 그냥 6시에다가 짓고
Has the most OSL appearances, so he was in the individual leagues a lot.
가겠다는
그렇죠.
의미입니다.
He's in individual
상당히
leagues a
좋아
lot.
보이네요.
Fire by Hero, not so much.
센터 지역 혹은 6시 쪽 가는 길목 쪽에 마인 메서드 적당하게 해놓으면서 최대한 도적 선수의 빈지터리를
Yeah, I know Stork. Stork is Song Byung-gu.
말씀해주신 대로
Mm-hmm.
캐리어가 아래쪽으로 내려올 때
Some of the players I know their Korean names, but most of them I only know the IDs.
쓸 법한 커맨드 센터가 없기 때문에 지금 도적 선수 역시 약간
The famous players I know their Korean names.
자, 굉장히 어떻게 보면 말씀하신 대로 이성원 선수 이 판단 굉장히 좋았습니다.
그렇죠. 이러다 보니까 도적
But Fire by Hero wasn't as famous, I guess.
못 따한다는 그런 느낌을 좀 도적 선수는 가질 수가 있겠고요.
네.
자, 그렇다고 했을 때 도적 선수는 이후에 질럿이 스피드업 되는 타이밍에 다수의 질럿과 함께 과감하게 좀 돌파를 해보는 것이 좋아 보입니다.
자, 그때까지 이성원 선수가 얼마만큼 파워를 가다듬을 수 있을지 서프라이징 포를 건설하는 모습에
Definitely, definitely. Stork's one of my favorite players.
라인을 타고 서서히 병력들이 조금씩 내려오는데요, 도제욱.
예, 도재욱 선수는 급할 게 없을 것 같아요. 상대방이 아무리
I think he was mostly one of my favorite players because he was kind of like an underdog. When I first started watching professional Brood War, it was the Gom TV MSL? I don't remember which MSL it was, but the MSL where Bisu and Stork faced off in the finals, and Bisu was like, you know, the big name, and so I was rooting for Stork because he was the underdog, I guess. Yes, yes, yes. Fire by Hero. Did dance around with dancing around Savior. Did the pelvic thrusting dance, all the ceremonies he did against Savior. It's funny.
자, 도제욱이 더 진출을 해야 되는데 지금 골리앗 방어선 때문에 더 남아지 못하고 있는 캐리어가 되겠습니다. 자, 이성은의 6시 판단 이후의 움직임들은 굉장히 안정적입니다.
도적 선수는 좀 선택을 해줘야 됩니다. 여기서 추가적으로 스타팅 11시
He had character, that's for sure.
태클을 한 번 더 올려서 뭐 템플러까지 또 좀 보유를 하든지 뭐 둘 중에 하나는 좀 선택을 해줘야 돼요.
그 중에 첫 번째 선택을 한 데 보입니다. 도제욱 11시 지역으로
He was a funny guy.
보냈는데요.
I wonder if people thought he was rude. People might have thought that he was like mean because he was doing ceremonies to people. I don't know. But a lot of people enjoyed the fact that he had some personality.
방금 전에 11시 쪽 프로브가 잡힌 것은 좀 도적 선수가 경기가 말릴 수도 있겠다라는 생각이 좀 드는데요.
하지만 그렇게 늦지 않고 다시 한번 프로브를 보냅니다. 이 프로브는
Savior killer.
해야겠죠, 도적 선수. 자, 그리고 이성은 선수 벌처의
Tikbing Lisong, yeah.
좀 눈에 띕니다.
그렇죠. 확실히 도적 선수가 이성훈 선수가 센터 쪽에 멀티를 가져가지 않다 보니까 뭔가 도적 선수의 유닛 움직임이 굉장히 경직돼 있는 그런.
He was not considered rude. Okay, that's good.
네.
예, 그만큼 이성훈 선수가 뭐 방금 전에 벌처는 좀 손해를 봤지만 그 자유롭게 좀 움직일 수 있는 그런 상황을 만들긴 했습니다.
자, 서서 이게 상당히
Maybe Savior thought he was rude though.
미력 완료된 이성훈의 병력들이 너무 벌처가 좀 끊기는 그런 느낌이.
We got carriers, ladies and gentlemen.
벌처 몰살입니다.
Best wins the game automatically. Cannot beat carriers. They're too OP.
네. 지금 도제욱은 거의 그런 분위기 만들고 있거든요.
Obviously, it's not completely true, but I feel like a lot of the time when the Protoss gets the carriers, there's just it ends up being a very little Terrans could do to stop it. He's got like 4 or 5 turrets in different places, but that's not enough. Oh, if he can actually kill the carriers with Goliath, that's one thing. The ridges are too strong. There are actually a lot of ridges around the outside of this map. The middle of this map is way too open for the carriers, though. Best wasn't great with carriers? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's true. That's right. Boxer would just use ghosts. Lockdown. Oh, here comes some zealots. The tanks are a little far back. He might get some Goliath kills here with the ground army. Boxer with the famous mass lockdown. Mass lockdown on a group of carriers. That was fun to watch.
병력 모아서 캐리어와 질럿 드라군인데 전혀 밀리지 않을 만큼의 병력들을 좀 이성훈 선수가 가지고 있거든요.
그렇죠. 미네랄 멀티를 가져간 게 아니라 가스 멀티를 가져갔기 때문에 가스 유닛이 지금 넘쳐날 수가 있는 거예요.
네.
He sieged them all up and then unsieged them immediately. That was kind of funny.
예, 이제 조금만 있으면 도적 선수도 뭐 다크 템플러 혹은 하이 템플러를 좀 보유할 수 있는 그런 상황인데, 예, 이제는 좀 이성훈 선수가 좀 치고 나가야 되는 그런 타이밍이에요.
그렇죠.
11시 쪽으로 진영을 잡고 이쪽 라인으로 올라가는 것이 가장 좋은 판단.
Hey, David Angel 64
센터 지역에서 지금
with the Zerglings.
스캔을 잘 활용해서 상대방에게 최대한 유리한 싸움을 해야 됩니다.
아, 근데 언덕 위쪽 아니거든요. 캐리어나 더 잡습니다. 이성은.
Previously, there were
지금 또 한 개요.
오, 그리고 태클.
dozens of David Angels. They went through 63 of them. But finally, after so many iterations, they perfected the David Angel line of replicants. And the 64th one was the best. You know, I was just thinking that it's really kind of satisfying to hear the sound too. And I was thinking, like, it's interesting if you hit the button to transform all of them into siege mode, the sound isn't synchronized entirely. It's a little bit off. So it's like, I wonder why that is, that like some of them siege like, you know, a tenth of a second later than the others or something like that. You have to defeat David Angels 55 through 63 in mountaintop duels. Nice. Gura got married? Oh, like recently? I think I remember seeing pictures of him and his girlfriend on Twitter. He was dating like some model basically, right? Or something like that. We can check real quick, actually. I don't think I follow him, but I've seen his stuff. Guillaume. I'm probably not spelling this right. It's not this one, is it? No. Canada, maybe it is. Is this Gur? Guillaume, look at the autocomplete. Guillaume Patry wife. Let's just look there. All right, here's his Instagram, I guess. Or maybe I was thinking of Elky. Oh, yeah, no, Elky, I didn't know. Oh, yeah, no, I haven't seen this before. Oh, here's that same gorilla. So maybe this is him, because that's the same gorilla there. Okay. Anyways, that's cool. Good for him, man. Good for him. Well, let me go on without an account. But Elky also. Look at this guy. I think he's dating or is with a model or something like that too. I mean, she just looks like a model. I don't know. Here we go. Yeah, he got married not that long ago. I also. Wow! Look at that freaking dress, man. What the hell is that sword? Oh, it's not as long as I thought it was. The shadow extends out, so I thought it was like a 10-foot sword. I'm not exactly sure why he has a sword, but sneakers on his wedding day, right? Haha. Had my fairy tale unicorn dream. Look, he's actually got a unicorn at his wedding. What the hell, dude? What the hell? But yeah, I've seen some pictures on his Twitter before where he's like just hanging out at like a pool behind a mansion with his model girlfriend. So Elky has done well since the Starcraft days, apparently. But that's funny that so Elky just got married. Apparently. Right? When was this May 21st, right? 2022. So he just got married. Did and Gurd just got married also? Doesn't say when. It doesn't say a date. Did they both just happen to get married recently? That's kind of weird. Anyway, you've never seen a man last a life harder than this. I know, right? Right? Hey, Botterham. Sorry about that. We were on a little bit of a side tangent. Here's the Starcraft. There's the Starcraft. Don't worry. Ooh, nice storm. Nice storm. 2021 married, 2022 wedding. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That's right, you can pause them. What's in the bottle? I got some... It's backwards, sorry, but you can probably figure it out. Virgil's Zero Sugar Root Beer. It's got stevia in it. How good was Bogus in SC1? He was decent. He was never very successful though. He was like okay as far as the pro league goes. He never never really got very far in the individual tournaments though. He would sometimes win in the pro league. Thought it was Rupert? Yes. Wait, but what was Bogus's other name again? I forgot Bogus's other name. That will help me think about him too, but... How you doing, Diggity, by the way? Hope you're doing good today. Who's Bogus? He has a different name also. Let me look it up. That's a crazy fight, by the way, though. Hold on, we have to go back and watch this fight again. So he's got the carriers on the side. He comes in with the Dragoons. The Zealots are stuck in the back. The first storm is a bit of a whiff. But his tanks are oh, that storm, though. He had 5 tanks with that storm. And then the carriers just wipe up, too. Wow. That was well done. And look at the supply now. Best has 50 supply lead. Anyway, innovation is Lee Shin-hyung. Lee Shin-hyung. He is also called Innovation. Bogus, aka Innovation. I'm looking at his record right now. Yeah, he had actually had a good win rate. I didn't realize he had a 55% win rate in the old days in StarCraft 1. Mostly Terran versus Zerg, he had a 60% win rate. It's better than I expected, actually. Hey, Sagi. What's the maximum number of tanks a storm can hit? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know, man. I gotta start writing these down. Because I'm gonna start making trivia videos, I think. What's the max number of tanks a Psy Storm can hit?
견제를 계속 받을 수밖에 없고 도지혁 선수는 이러면서 11시 멀티까지 이제는
Writing that down because I want to make some make a video and see if we can. I want to make some trivia videos because I think the guy that was doing the trivia videos before stopped, right? I don't want to just like steal his idea, but if he's not doing it anymore, then. Marine King Prime. Oh, that's a good question. Let me just search my memory, aka Wikipedia.
그렇죠. 12시 지역에 이렇게 벌처로 흔들어주면서 기회를 만들어야 합니다.
일단 병력 뒤쪽으로 뺐죠. 뒤쪽으로 빼고 있는 지금 도재욱 선수 되겠습니다. 이제 벌써 잡고 이제 다 끝까지 들어왔습니다. 서로 이제 견제가 펼쳐지고 있습니다.
도적 선수의 7시도 다 간 게 정말 좋고요. 이성훈 선수는 이쪽 7시 쪽에 신경 쓰기보다는 이제는 타이밍을 좀 잡고 올라가야 될 것
Interesting.
같은데요.
어쨌든 그 도적 선수의 11시 지역의 앞마당과 스타팅이 제대로 돌아가고 있거든요. 다른 지역은 물론
Marine King.
12시가 지금 원활하게 돌아가지 않는 상황에서 11시가 뭐 핵심을 돌아오고 있습니다만 돌리고는 있습니다. 도재욱.
그렇죠. 그런 부분을 생각을 한다면은 사실상 이번 공격이
He's like browsing his thing. He declined in retirement. He retired apparently in 2013. And then he returned
그리고 진영이 뒤쪽으로
in 2014.
말씀하신 대로 이성원 선수의 마인밭이 있는데 그것을 뚫어낼 수 있을 만한 그런 진력 병력들이 눈에 안 띄거든요.
But I don't know. I don't know what he did after that, honestly. It looks like he might have gone back to Starcraft 1.
지상군 업그레이드에서 좀 비교가 안 된다는 부분이 확실히 이성훈 선수 쪽으로 좀 전투가 더 힘이 좀 실리는 부분이 있습니다.
다시 한번 이쪽 지역 멀티를 돌립니다. 하지만 이 다크 때문에 여전히 7시는 견제를 받고 있고요.
Maybe not.
템플러로 최대한 병력을 만들어야 됩니다.
Apparently he played for NBC Game Hero.
예, 잘 펼쳐주면서 하이템플로의 그런 스톰을 잘 피해준
I
모습은
don't
굉장히 좋고요. 하지만 또
Wikipedia hasn't been updated in like 10 years, so or several years, I should say. So it's hard to tell. Sidestorm hits a 3x3 matrix. If a tank is 1x1, it should hit max 9 tanks.
자, 일단 이 벌처를 한 번 더 흔들고 자, 이제 이성훈 선수 마지막 힘을 쏟아내야죠.
자, 이성훈도 어쨌든 11시 견제를 가야 되는데 못 가거든요.
You stole WowHob's tanking video formula. Nice.
결국에는 도적
I mean-
선수의 한방 병력과 부딪혀야 돼요. 그런데 참 도적 선수가 잘해주고 있는 부분이
I don't even think it's really stealing.
어느 정도 계속 한 두세
I mean,
번
the thing is, I would like to give
들어가고 있다는 부분이
him credit because he was doing the trivia videos,
만들어주는 거죠.
but I'm gonna improve on it probably.
어떻게 해서든지 일단은 이상훈 선수가 7시
Oh, Marine King was suspected of match fixing? I didn't know that.
벌처를 보낸 모습이고 자원이 끊기게 되면은 아무리
Yeah.
이기게 되더라도
That's interesting. It's funny because that's sort of how I got my start too. Because I was, you know, copying Clazart, but it wasn't really copying Clazart, but because other people done it. But Clazart went on a hiatus, an unannounced hiatus, and that's why me and Diggity started because we were like, well, someone needs to be doing this, right? Maybe it should be us. Clazart's not doing it anymore. Let's fill the void. And I know we'd all like to fill Clazart's void, wouldn't we?
딱 이득만 보고 뒤쪽으로 옆으로 빠집니다.
예, 하이템플러는 그냥 기다리고 있고 앞바닥으로 가게 되면 골리앗이 어쩔 수 없이 올 수밖에 없게 되는 만드는 그런
If you know what I mean.
이것도 따라가면 스톰.
And I mean a metaphorical void of him not casting. What do you think I mean? Sicko.
올라가서 추가적으로
Why is there a random Archon in the base? Oh, because the whole army is there, okay. When you got carriers camped on your factories, it's time to leave.
그리고 나와 있는 골리앗도 이제 지금 캐리어가 어느 정도
I've actually seen his face, X, and you are completely right. It was really weird.
거기 가서는 도적 선수의 하이템플러의 사인스톰 때문에
It's really weird to like try and put a face with his voice, and his face doesn't look like his voice. I don't know if his face can look like his voice.
지금 언덕이 지금 도재욱 선수의 진영이 아니라 이상훈 선수의 본진 언덕이
Hey, Beardmouth. Exactly. You're addicted to League of Legends. Hey, Smith.
그렇죠. 그러기 위해서는
Welcome.
강한 부분을 좀 막아줘야 되는데 워낙 이제 지형 자체가 지형을 잘 이용하고 있는 도적 선수다 보니까
Thank you so much for the support.
지금 본진을 거의 뭐
Wait,
포기한 상황이고
wait, you want Hydralisks? Not an Ultralisk? We could do, what do we, I guess we could do like 4 Hydras instead of an Ultralisk?
꼼꼼한 모습까지 보여주는데요.
Sure, let's try it. Boom. Yeah, I forgot for a second, and I was like, wait, no, it's 2-2. There's the Jeege.
예, 도재욱 선수의 이런 베테랑전 실력은 정말 예, 같은 팀으로서라도 예, 이 선수의 테란
Yes, is the illusion broken now? I remember I did a I remember doing a face reveal video when I was moving to Korea. I had never shown my face before, and I did a face reveal video, and I don't.
아, 백승균형 큰절. 아주
Wow, that was a deep bow.
모든 분들에게 감사의 마음을 표하고 있는 도적 선수.
Those no Marines and those zero zealots are toast.
그때 경기력이었다면 이번 경기도 됐을 거예요. 근데 역시 백승 달성한 만큼 캐리어뿐만이 아니라 정말
With Stetman? Wait, what? Stetman? Who's Stetman?
많은 성장을
How you doing, Smith? Feel like I missed some chat here.
자, 백승 그리고 오늘 두 번째 세트를 T1에게 선사하는 데 성공했습니다. 자, 도적 선수와 손석희 선수 각각의 팀에 한 개의 승리씩을 내주게 되면서 1대1이 된 상황이
Oh, in theory, yeah, yeah. I guess maybe we have to test it out just to make sure.
그래서 베테랑전 또 5연승 기록까지 예, 세우면서 또 팀이 0대1로
The nine is right, but it makes sense.
했고요.
Are tanks 1 by 1 though? I guess how like if tanks are 1 by 1, then what are Zerglings? A quarter by a quarter? Does Starcraft deal in tiles in that exact way? I use Stetman. I have to look up Stetman. I don't even know who that is. Oh, right, Stetman. Did I do that? That's really funny, actually. Man, sometimes that crack me up when I hear about things that I've done. But yeah, both these guys are winning. For sure. What is this? Is he a golfer now? Anyways, all right. Yes. So I guess I found a pro league. Found a pro league match to watch. It should be fun. Hold on, I have to make sure I'm on the right one though. All right. And it's I gotta turn the volume. Oh, the volume's fine. This is Rolster versus Eastro. Wait, is it Eastro? Yeah, Rolster versus Eastro. And it's kind of interesting that this is, you could tell when it's from because it's the time period when Rolster was Rolster, which was a very short period of time when they were called that, actually. So we're starting off with Violet versus Action, which I think should be a fun match. I think this VOD is a little bit loud. I'll turn it down, but let me know if I need to turn it back up again. I will be opening up the campaign editor later, that's true. But even the campaign editor, like, it doesn't lock you in. Like, the Zerglings don't fit into an exact grid thing. They're not locked into a grid, so it's hard to really it's hard to do that. And then I 180'd at the end. Fighting spirits. Uh-oh, we got a proxy pylon in the middle. Look at this. We got a proxy pylon in the middle, and the Overlord is scouting through the middle. Oh, wait, is it turning north? Oh, maybe he's not going to scout the middle after all. Oh, so just kind of like estimate how many lanes could be? Okay. I could do that. Yeah, Oddstar coming in with some zealots. Is he manning up against the swarm, or is he giving the swarm fodder? Is he giving them just helping them rack up their kill count? Oh, he's gonna scout it. He's gonna scout it. Dude, he's so scouting everywhere, man. Tame? What do you mean tame? Yeah, I did like SC2. I did like SC2 a lot. Not a ton, but a lot. So now he's gonna put down... Is it a hatchery? Hold on, this needs to be adjusted a little bit. So we can fit everything in. Two Hon. I'm sorry, I'm still confused. Yeah, a lot of people are memeing and they're putting the icon that says they're watching without sound or without video just to meme, which is kind of like, sorry to say it, but it's kind of like ruining the purpose of a really useful tool. So I'm not really a fan of it, but it's become super popular for people to just like put that on their name for no reason at all. As a joke, I guess. So now the whole tool is useless because you can never know if people are using it as a meme or not. The cat is out of the bag on that one. I appreciate that, X. It's very thoughtful. I still don't know what Tuhon is, though. Hey, Skia, what's happening?
You want a piece of me?
Oh, he drone drilled the zealots! Is it gonna work? It pushed him off. Yep, well done, well done. Now he gets some... Is it enough Zerglings, though? Doesn't matter, he's gonna run by. He's gonna run by. The Protoss is worried now. And this is why he was blocking the ramp, because he knew that if the Zerglings got past him... Oh, his Dragoons are a little bit too late. They're gonna get sniped. Oh, man. Has any pro Zerg ever tried to proxy hatch and with that actually pulled off a Ling Hydra bust? Zero did that, aka Queen did that in a recent ASL game. Well, recent, I mean, it was like last year. But it's very, very rare, Botterham, but it's happened like a couple times. He's just targeting the Nexus down, dude. There's the GG. Oh no. When you double proxy gateway and it gets scouted and ruined. That was a really clutch drone drill though, to get those Zerglings out there. Now why didn't he, here's the question, why didn't he just attack with the Zealots? What, did he have too much, he has like one sunken colony. He has one sunken colony. Why doesn't he just counterattack with those 5 Zealots and kill a bunch of drones and stuff? Instead, what does he do with the Zealots? Where are the Zealots right now? He's just letting the Dragoons die, and the Zealots aren't doing anything. Yeah, look, the Zealots are just standing in the natural expansion, I think. They're not doing anything. He sends in one probe, but it's like, what are the... He had enough Zealots to go in and kill a bunch of drones, and he didn't use them. So maybe a little bit of misplay. Anyway, that will be game number 1. Game number 2 is Flash versus Really. Get a nice little TVT, maybe. Really, aka Seiya. Jadong versus Flash 4 drone game. What game was that? That was from a finals or something, right? I don't remember which game that was though. If you can remind me, we can watch it.
이에 맞서는 이스트의 박상우 선수 11시에서 경기를 펼치고 있습니다. 대각선 방향에서 시작이 됐어요. 최근 경기 박상우 선수 이 프로리그 내에서 지금 연패를 계속 이어가고 있습니다. 지금 이스트로가 지금 하위권에 처진 데는 박상우 선수 책임이 커요. 박상우 선수가 나왔을 때 에이스란 그 마크가 뜨지 않습니까? 그 에이스기 때문에 박상우 선수
Like even just saying the finals, you're not sure who it is because they met in the finals so many times.
진출하고 못 진출하고 이게 중요한 게 아니라 확실히 좀 공군처럼 마지막에 유종의 미를 제대로 거둘 수 있는 그런
Really is red. Flash, appropriately enough, is yellow. A flash is yellow like a flash of lightning.
손중 우정호 선수에게 이기고 박지수 한상봉 장윤철 선수에게 패하고 박정석 선수에게 승리하고
Let me see if I can just like Google it. Flash, Jadong, 4-pool.
이스트로가 역시나 그에 발맞춰서 연패를 당하는 것이 아닌가라는 생각이 들거든요.
그렇죠. 김성대 선수뿐만 아니라 자, 이스트로의 이 기둥이 박상우 선수거든요. 네, 김성대, 신재혁 선수.
Holy World?
박상우, 뭐 신대근 이런 선수들이 지금 계속 연패를 하고 있다는 게 이스트로의 불가푼 사실이 아닌가 싶어요. 네, 일단 빨리 그 연패를 끊어내고 분위기.
Dude.
그렇죠. 두 번째 경기에서 박상우 선수, 이영호 선수만 잡아주면은.
Holy crap, by the way. Hold on a second. Okay, we'll pause it again real quick to look at this. Look at this, can you guys see this? Kind of. This is showing like the Flash Jadong rivalry on this page. Come on, get over here. Look at this. This is all the games that they've played against each other. In like tournaments. This isn't even just Pro League games. Look at all this. This is insane. Korean Air Star League, best of 5. All these different Big File MSL, WCG Korea, Hana Day 2 MSL. Oh, they did play a game in Winners League as well. Nate MSL, Everett. Look at all these Star Leagues they played in, man. And this is finals, round of 8, round of 16, round of 8, finals. They played in so many finals against each other. And then here's another one, Jadong versus Stork. Semifinals, finals, semifinals, round of 8, finals, round of 8, round of 16, couple other games. That's nuts, dude. They played in so many finals together. Jadong versus Bisu, not as many. Jadong versus Fantasy, not as many, but still a fair amount. Wait, Jadong versus Savior? I didn't know they were considered a rivalry. They didn't meet in any finals or anything like that. Interesting. Most played games head to head. Look at this. 49 games against Flash. 49 games. They are almost even. Almost even. Flash won one more game in their entire careers against each other. Stork, 27 games is a lot too. And again, Stork won one more game against him. I didn't realize that Flash and Stork both had winning records against Jadong. Interesting. And look at this. He won 2 best of 5s against Stork in single games. 0-5. Stork beat him every single time when they met in single games in like Pro League or something like that. But he won almost every series that they played against each other. Wait, what? You can't see it? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I thought I moved it so you could see it. Sorry. Oh, because it was on the right side of this. It was left. Okay. Yeah, anyway, so thank you. Sorry about that, guys. I'm a noob. Please! Anyway, so this is what I was talking about. The 24 and 25. At least I was reading it out loud, right? So, but you can see the percentages here. Flash won one more game. Stork won one more game. But this is just really interesting to me. The series is here. Stork never won a best of 5. He only won a couple of the best of 3s. But Stork won every single game against Jadong. I didn't realize that Light played so many games against him either, actually. That's interesting. Again, Light never won a series against him, though. Huh. Yeah, I wonder if, well, let's see, actually. Let's see if there's a, let's see the Boxer yellow one. Now I'm curious about that. Head-to-head? Oh, that didn't work. There's no rivalry section for Boxer. But we can still, let's see, what if we do head-to-head? Hello? Hello? Opponent. Yellow. Run query. There we go. Oh, wow. Oh, that's really close too! Wow! Look at that, guys. Series is... They played 29 series against each other. Jeez. I agree, X. I completely agree. That is so cool that even over all those different games and stuff, they were that closely matched that they came out about even, right? But look at this. Boxer won 15 series and lost 14. And then the total win count, he actually won one more game as well than he lost versus Yellow. Just by one in their career. Now, I don't know if... Get out of here, bug. Bug in my house. But that, look, that kind of includes some of these, like, other random stuff, like, a Legends match is like a show match. This is a show match. I think Yellow usually won the show matches, and Boxer usually won the, competitions or something like that. But I guess we can do... What if we cut out 2005, right? Up to 2005. So we'll do up to December 2005. So this is like when they were really competing a lot, right? So yeah, Boxer has a little bit more of an edge, actually. If you look at just their games in their primes in these tournaments and stuff like that. Interesting. Look at this, though. 3 OSLs in a row, Yellow beat Boxer in like a group stage. And then in 2004, Boxer beat him twice in a row. But they matched up in like every OSL for 2 years. That's crazy. They actually matched up in like every OSL for 2 years straight. Yellow's always number 2 in the finals. Yeah. That is interesting. Yeah, I think this was the finals here. Coca-Cola OSL. It's interesting, they met in the group stage and in the finals. It's 3-2. It was 3-2 though. That's so interesting though that this is pretty close. Relatively close. Anyway, that's fun to... Sorry, I hope you guys don't mind me going on a little bit of a tangent there, but I was just curious about something and decided to check it out. We went on a wild ride, but let's get back to the game. Was Boxer bigger than Flash as a celeb in Korea? Yes. Yes. I think so. I could be wrong. But like Boxer was in commercials and, you know, it was like a spokesperson for like Intel or something like that. I don't think Flash ever quite got that famous. But it might be partly because by the time Flash was good, like there was more people that were good, right? Boxer was like a very singular figure when there was only a few celebrities in Starcraft, and then later on it was like Flash, Jaedong, and Stork, and Fantasy, and Best. Like there was just so many people that it was hard to be singled out, you know? Flash was definitely the best Starcraft player, but like there was a lot of players that were also good. That's a good point, X. Good point.
네, 각 팀 대표는 뭐 전태형과 조병석 에이스급 선수에게 좀 당했거든요. 네, 그래서 정말 아무리 1위를 붙인다고 하더라도
Yeah, I think Boxer was just as a celebrity. I think Boxer was bigger. Like Boxer married a movie star.
1대0으로 뒤지고 있는 이런 상황에서 이영호 선수는
Boxer married a Korean movie star.
아니, 직행도 정말 중요하죠.
Flash.
해가지고 이제 경기 숫자를
I don't think he did that. Yellow? I mean, Yellow was pretty famous too, though. Yellow was pretty famous too, but never as famous as Boxer, for sure. But when you're famous enough that you can date a movie star, that says something. And she's a very nice person, by the way. I've met her. Hung out with her.
그 상대가 더블을 생더블 하지 않았을 경우만 이영호 선수는 좀 준비를 하고 온 것 같아요. 그리고
She speaks very good English, actually.
운영에 좀 자신감이 있는 것 같은데 박상호 선수 최근 이영호 선수를 이어봤기 때문에 분명히 이런 식으로 빌드가 갈리면은
Yellow, always the number 2.
하면은 이영호 선수가 썩 좋은 상태는 아닙니다.
Yeah, that was I didn't really realize how close it was between Jaedong and Flash and Jaedong and Stork.
예, 이 프로리그 대회 잘 오셨어요.
I'm actually surprised that Stork had a winning record against
또 16강 진출도 했는데
against Jaedong.
네.
I'm gonna write that down on my trivia list also here.
하게 되고요. 안쪽 들어가서
Stork and Flash winning record against Jaedong by 1.
스타포트 하나 더 짓고 있어요. 박상호 선수 빌드가 중요한데 자원이 더
If anyone watches my stream, they're gonna know all the answers to the trivia questions.
올라갈 수가 있었는데 이게 보다 확실한 빌드죠. 지금 박상호 선수가 원팩 원스타, 원팩 원스타보다 원팩 투스타가 확실히 더 이제
0.0% of the time? What?
가능성이 높지 않습니까? 게다가 스캔까지 달고 있어요.
예.
그렇다면은 이영호 선수가 빌드상으로 조금
Yeah, Flash is
빌드상으로 조금 더
I'll be honest, I don't even like watching Flash's games that much anymore because it's just kind of the whole scandal's left a bad taste in my mouth.
이영호 선수 투스타를 했기 때문에 스캔까지 달면서 정말 완벽하게 하기 위한 준비를 좀 하고 있는
What was I about to look up? I was about to look something up. Now I forgot what it was.
일단 자원 유지의 플레이를 먼저 했습니다.
네, 그리고 팩토리도 먼저 늘렸죠. 지상 쪽에서는 분명히 박상우 선수가 힘이 셉니다만은 우선적으로
Okay.
싸움에서는 이영호 선수가
What scandal?
높기 때문에 일단은
Flash was promoting a new cryptocurrency, and he was paid by the inventor of the cryptocurrency to promote it, and he didn't disclose that. He just acted like it was just something he found, and which is, you know, illegal to not disclose that you're paid to promote something. And then he lied about it to his fans, and then he lied about lying about it.
이영호 선수가 레이스를 모으고 있어요.
Or maybe he didn't lie about lying about it, but he lied about it a couple times.
상대방이 이제 레이스 나온 거
And he like tried to blame it on his mom and say his mom was the one that was investing in it. Just some really dumb lies, basically. So he really kind of betrayed everyone.
그래서 센터 저 그랜드 라인 위쪽까지
You like watching games that he lost.
이런 상황이 벌어질 수 있죠. 네.
자, 이게 상황이
나오는데 여기는
Oh, snap! Beardmouth in the house. Suddenly, the Zerg have some competition.
도망갈 수 없어요. 이거 스캔 뿌리면 충분히 잡을 수 있습니다. 세 개를 지금 갖추고 있는 상황이어서
따라오는 것도 봤어요.
스캔.
I don't know if it was even going to be a pump and dump because, you know, he was invested in the cryptocurrency.
확인했죠.
Like you don't have to dump it to get value out of it necessarily, but
이길 수 있다라는 어떤 그
he was definitely using his fans to try and pump up the value of it. That's for sure.
가져가는 이런 상황을 만들어 줬고요.
레이스 계속 안 뽑는 박상호 선 선택은 정말 좋고.
Yeah, it's pay to win. X, it's pay to win. The ultras
가질 수 있거든요.
cost real money. Sorry.
상태가 아니기 때문에 박상호 선수가 조금 더 타이트하게 할 필요가 있습니다. 그렇죠.
I've got the whole. There's a menu in the description of it down in the about section. These wraiths are doing some work.
이렇게 계속 견제를 할 수가 있는 상황이고
Flash would have won and sold you crypto,
선수의 이런 체제를 맞아서 박상우 선수는 스캔을 최대한 모았다가
or a tier 2 sub will get you an Ultralisk as well.
팩토리를 많이 가진 상대는 역시
Same.
그 팩토리 다수에서 나오는 병력으로 상대방을
Although I will say, I'm happy for this fact that for the most part, very, very, very rarely does paying actually win. I would like to think it's more pay to have a little extra fun, because it's cool to pay to like have an Ultralisk in there rampaging around on the Marines and stuff like that, you know. But it's I think we've done a couple hundred Chatcrafts and maybe twice the units that people paid for actually made the difference in winning the match. Usually it's won by the channel points and the quantity of those. BS? I don't know. I don't think so, honestly. Could be wrong. How you doing, Farajia? I honestly think that most of the time, because a lot of the time when people, you know, get some units for a subscription, it's like one tank or like a couple Hydras. It's not that big of a difference in the battle, and usually the battles aren't super close. Sometimes they're very close. And sometimes people buy a bunch of Hydralisks and the Zealots still win. Paying me money is fun. You have a good time when you pay me money. You have never typed LOL in your entire life, X? What entire nation? Dude, how are these raids doing so much work? He's like, oh, Goliath's counter raids? Not when I'm Flash. Not once until now. And now it's been twice! How have you managed to avoid typing LOL?
지금 해놓게 되면은 일단 투팩 그리고 쓰리팩에다가 애돈을 달아놨네요. 탱크 위주로 먼저 찍어서 상대방의 그 병력의 절반은 골리앗이거든요. 탱크 위주로 먼저 찍어서 센터를 자신의 시야를 활용을 해서 또 올라오는 이런 방법을 나중에는 또 선택을 할 수 있기 때문에 역시 이영호 선수는 멀티도 안정적으로 먹었겠다. 탱크 위주로 모았겠다. 한번 치고 나갈 타이밍만 지금 머릿속으로 계산하고 있는 것 같습니다. 병력 많이 모아.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Is that because he passed away, or because of something else? Because he like didn't know if you should use his face for laughing at people or something, or laughing about stuff? Yeah, no, it was an emote. It was a global emote for years before he passed away. All right, now really is dealing with these rates, maybe? I think might have enough Goliaths. But he's like, Flash is like, oh, you've got Goliaths to deal with my rates now? I've got tanks. Although that was not the best spot to fight. Interesting. Okay. Why did you decide to use it now? What was the deciding factor that you decided, okay, now is the time? Now is the time to Total Biscuit LOL. Oh, is there a Jeff emote also? What is with that emote? He's got like some weird hair or something like that? I met Total Biscuit in person once at an MLG, and he completely blew me off.
범위를 장악할 수 있다라는 것은 박상우 선수의 그 장점이라고 볼 수가 있겠죠.
12시 발견하고 있는 이영호 선수. 병력 입구 그냥 아래쪽 내려가서 탱크를 무너뜨려요.
네, 병력이 없는 게 아니고 드랍십도 있거든요.
Ooh.
넓은 범위를 장악하고 있다라는 장점을 극대화시키기 위한 작업이죠.
6시가 지금 깨진 상황.
네.
포기하는 대신에 1시 스타팅 멀티를 날려야 됩니다.
그렇죠. 선멀티가 조금 더 일찍 돌아가.
I say that, but that was just my one personal interaction with him, and I don't know what the context was for him at that moment in time. I'm not trying to talk trash about him. He seems like he was a really nice guy, and I appreciate that he was always doing like charity events and trying to help people out. Although he also engaged in random arguments on the internet with people on Reddit and stuff like that, which was not always the best. But you can be a nice guy and get caught up in internet arguments. I can tell you that for sure. I am guilty of that. Hey, Terranoxic, who is this? This is Flash in Really. Really, aka Seige, who was a decent Terran player back in the day. He signed your wait. TCG card? What's a what? Oh wait, there was a Starcraft customizable card game? Is that what that's from? Interesting. What is Apollo doing these days? Isn't he still casting? I thought he was still casting. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, that's kind of fun. Who is the guy with the scandals you're talking about just now? Oh, well, we were talking about a few different people. Flash is the person who had the cryptocurrency scandal. Flash was caught up in the, he was well, it sounds like he's not at fault to say he got caught up in the scandal. He was the one who made the scandal by whatever. Bisu was not nearly as involved. Flash was the main one. There was a couple other streamers that were like sort of involved because they, like, I don't know if they invested in it or like they were caught up in it a little bit, but they were not the ones that were actually being paid and then lying about it. Flash was as far as I know, Flash was the only one that was doing that. No, Jaedong, there's never been any scandals that I've heard of involving Jaedong. So Bisu was like connected to it, but he wasn't really involved in the scandal, is my understanding of it. It was mostly Flash. Same there, like there was a couple other streamers that were like friends with Flash that maybe they bought some of the currency or something like that, but they weren't the ones that were kind of at fault mostly. I think I met Apollo. I think was Apollo in Korea for a minute? I don't remember. Sometimes it's interesting. It's been so long, and I'm oh, we almost caught him on the move there. Oh, those vultures were like, let's go in the main. Oh wait, no, let's go out and die. Okay, wait, let's go back in the main. Hey, Blackman, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everybody. Damn, dude, much appreciated, much appreciated. I hope you had a good stream. How are your games today? How are your games today? You got here right as we're talking about the Flash cryptocurrency scandal and talking about meeting casters at tournaments. Talking about the time I met Total Biscuit, and we were talking about time when who was it met Apollo? I already forgot who said it a minute ago. Beardmouth, that's right, Beardmouth. Come on, buy some Zerglings. The Zerg are not looking too great right now. Well, actually, well, they are looking great. I should just say they're looking less great than the Protoss at the moment. But yeah, maybe the Blackman followers will want to buy some Zerglings as well. Yeah, Flashcoin. It's funny because that wasn't even the name of it, but the people always call it Flashcoin now. Well, I hope the Nigerian prince pays you off pretty well, Blackman. That'd be nice. Hey, wait a minute. I got contacted by a Nigerian prince too. Is it the same one? I've given him money like 5 times and he still hasn't come to the US to pay me back yet. I don't understand why not. We're both gonna be rich. That's right. That's right. Yeah, Butterham, we'll test it out because probably after like, well, I guess I can test it out right now. I'll try and test it out in the background, but I was gonna do it when we did Chatcraft because I'm gonna have to go into the editor anyways. I might as well open it now though. Oh, see, that's what. Oops. Oh, we missed the end of the game. Sorry. In the end, Flash would have won because he did win. As long as the Marines buy some time, the Hydra's got this. Copium. All right, so now I think that makes it 1-1 in the series. Next one is for GG versus Hyva. Oh, that's loud. All right, let me look up these tanks and stuff in the background here while we're. All right. Actually, okay, let's actually do this real quick. So we're trying to figure out how much space a tank takes up versus Hydralisks, or versus Zerglings rather.
Drop your weapon. You have 15 seconds to comply. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Beardmouth, thank you so much for the 375. We got a Dragoon here. We got a Dragoon in play as well. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate the 375 bits, which also plays my special custom alert for the Dragoon warping in. Yeah, Protoss are looking pretty strong, man. Protoss might be OP. Uh-oh, Smith's coming in here with an Overlord. Where is the window that I was gonna do? Here we go. Okay, so let's look at this. We're gonna try and see how much space these take up. So here's a tank. So here's the grid. This shows the grid that the map editor has, right? If we put a tank here, we can like barely see. I think we can. Yeah, see, look, the tanks only take up 1 grid space, and we can actually squeeze them on top of each other. So this is, even though they're like overlapped in a weird way, they're actually each taking up 1 grid space. You can see they're like lining up, the squares lining up with the grid. Okay, so then how many Zerglings fits into a grid square is the question. Let's find out. We'll put it down here next to the tank. So how close can we get it in here? 1. It won't overlap it unless I get far enough away. 2. Oh, see, it only fit 2 wide, I think. 3, 4. So there you go. A tank takes up the amount of space of 4 Zerglings. So the tank is taking up 1 spot, and the Zerglings take up 4 for 1 spot. So mystery. See, the thing is though, it's like it's hard to tell because like Here, I'm gonna line this up right at the corner to make sure I'm not missing any space here. Because you don't have to get it within the grid. See, the Zergling can go anywhere. The Zergling can go in between the squares, right? But if we're using the squares as an alignment thing, yeah, it's just basically barely fits 4 Zerglings in the one square. It is pretty adorable, isn't it? So there you go. Mystery solved. But that's interesting that look at the tanks though, like they're so big, but they still are able to fit. Oh wait, can I fit? Yeah, I can just like barely fit this in here next to it. They're so big that they actually their sprite takes up more space than they do as a unit on the map, right? Because they fit in exactly one square, and you can see because I'm going exactly one square over, but the sprites are overlapping. The sprites are overlapping, so that's kind of interesting to see that. We can even zoom in a little bit so you guys can see even a little bit better here. So these tanks are all taking up one spot, but they're all crowding into these spots next to the one spot that they're taking up. Smallest unit is a ghost. Oh. Okay, let's try that. Let's check out the ghost. Units. Terran. Ground units. Ghost. Okay. Alright, so here we go. Here's a ghost. So again, I'm going to line up the ghost box. Oh, look at this though. The ghost box for placing the unit is taller than a Zergling box. So I'm still going to use the corner of the box as my... Can you guys see that actually? No, I need to scroll down, sorry. I'll just do it up here. So I'm going to... The ghost box is actually taller than the Zergling box. What? Mod Nembona, please? Why? What's going on? What did I miss? What am I missing? I'll donate $450 right now for adrenal glands and Hydra range. I would normally agree to that, but I would feel bad, man. I would feel bad. That's a lot of money. Call a medevac, but not for me. All right, so I'm still going to use the top corner of the box as my like starting point, right? And then we'll just see if we can place it. So we'll go a little bit to the side. Actually, I messed that up. Yeah, there's exactly the corner of the box on the corner of the grid. And then we just kind of go to the side until we can place another one. Nope. Okay, so that's the same width. What about height? No, look at this, guys. Look. The ghosts are 1.5 times the height of a Zergling in as far as where they can be placed on the map. Because this is the same. This is the same amount of space. Here's two grid boxes. You can fit 8 Zerglings. You can only fit 6 ghosts. So they're exactly as wide as a Zergling, but they're taller. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? Get out of here. But the ghosts are considered smaller in game, right? Yeah. So, because ghosts can fit through stuff that Zerglings can't, I think. Can't they? Or something like that? Yeah, we're just testing collision and seeing what the size difference is of things right now. So, if you just joined us, we were talking about how like these tanks, take up 1 grid space on the map editor, but their sprite is actually bigger than the amount of space they take up. But the ghosts actually are taking up more space than Zerglings, even though apparently they're considered to be smaller than Zerglings. What will happen to them after they get mowed down by the Zerglings? Ghosts in-game can be stacked better? How can they be stacked better than they can be in the map editor, though? Can they get closer than this in the game than they can in the map editor? Because I don't know why it wouldn't let me place the ghosts closer together. This is exactly as close as it would possibly place the ghosts. Because the editor is wonky. Okay, well, that might explain it then. I don't know how. I mean, there's no way to like test it that well unless we're in the map editor though. So you can nudge them with the arrow keys in the map editor. Oh, what the hell? Control. Wait. Control arrow keys is I'm able to nudge them up. What the hell? I can stack them that way. I didn't know you could do that. All right, so apparently there's 6 ghosts in this one spot now. Okay. Now I wonder what would happen in the game. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. Let's find out. I'm gonna leave this on the map. I'm gonna move these over to the side. I'm gonna put them right here. So leave the stack ghosts. Oh wait, are they stacked up? No, that's just one ghost. Because now it's not letting me paste them as a group because there are 2 stacked up. All right, so we gotta stack them up here. So because then when we start the game, we'll see if they unstack or not. When we start the map later. That's so weird though. Stacked ghosts, man. They're probably gonna glitch out like when you got drones on the same spot, right? Exactly. Guang Lord. Can we stack 20 Marines in one spot? There's only 2 Marines on the map right now, so anyway, but that's really interesting. I never knew that you could move them around like that. It wasn't the arrow key though, it was control arrow key, but I was able to move them around. Anyway, but yeah, Chatcraft is not quite happening yet. We're probably gonna do 1 or 2 more games. Let's see. This game is pretty short. What time we got? Actually, let's do it. Let's do Chatcraft after this game, huh? So I'll turn this on here. Boink! That's weird. Got stuck behind the window. So at the end of this game, we'll run Chatcraft. So here's the pro strat. If you have any bits, and honestly, I think this is a little bit weird. I'm honestly not trying to bait you into anything here, but you get channel points for the first bits that you spend every month, and it doesn't matter how many it is. So even if you spend 1 bit, you get a couple hundred channel points or something like that. But it only happens once a month. Or if you're like Beardmouth, you can spend 375 bits and get channel points and a tier 2 unit. And it works for subs also, and gift subs I think, but those are obviously more expensive than a single bit. Root beer.
일단 전체적으로 운영으로 갔을 때 테란이 여기저기 백방으로 뛰어다니면서
You could have gotten free channel points for 375 months.
바로 어려운 기록을 냈었고요. 네.
True.
새벽에 보내고 있는 신대근 선수.
There's a tiny possibility that I will not still be streaming in 375 months.
두방, 세방. 예.
How many is that? That's over 30 years, right?
맞다 빠졌어요.
Yeah, that's 30. That's like 31 years.
오버로드가 아직 당돌하지 않았기 때문에 머리를 계속 뽑는지 안 뽑는지를 좀 봐야 되거든요.
네. 구석 안쪽까지 정찰하기 힘든 부분에다가 팩토리를 건설을 하네요. 예, 머리 지금 나올 만한 타이밍이기 때문에
That's for you. I will storm you.
고요.
How's it going?
나
I will be streaming in 31 years.
일꾼 한개 지금 아래쪽 내려 보냈습니다.
네.
I believe it. You'll be on whatever the the 10th generation of streaming platform is all the way down the line.
3회 처리 체제.
네.
입구를 좀 좁혀놓는 그런
3D 12K in his 70s. And it'll still be 360p VODs from the 2000s. Streaming from the retirement home, watching the 2024 ASL as the good old days. Yeah. The classic days of Starcraft. When we only watched in 1080p. Back when you had to watch Starcraft and it wasn't beamed directly into your mind.
다른 쪽 구성, 예를 들어 1시, 11시, 그다음에 이제 5시, 7시와 같은 멀티를 또 선택할 가능성도 굉장히 높은 맵이 포트리스 아니겠습니까?
Hang out in full dive reality with each other watching Starcraft. Yeah, man, that'd be great.
앞마당이 아니라면
The only catch is that my body is already almost that of a 45-year-old. I can't wait 30 years. I'm 40. I'm gonna be turning 41 in not that much time. Remember when they didn't go mass queens every game? Yeah, I should get a I'll get a 3D VTuber persona that actually has hair.
분명히 한 가지 변수가 있죠. 드랍십. 예, 드랍십에서
When I'm 75, so my body's gonna go back in time.
수가 있거든요. 위치 상도 그렇고요. 네. 컨트롤 타워가 붙었고, 자 병력 생산 들어오고 있는
The COVID vaccine is the fountain of youth.
미네랄필드 뒤쪽으로 들어가서 뭔가 이제
Damn it!
하고 싶을 텐데.
I messed up by getting J&J, so I only got one shot. I should have gotten a different one, so I get two.
미네랄필드 뒤, 그다음에 이제 본진 안쪽.
I think we're gonna be getting COVID boosters every fall for the next few years at least, though.
신대근 선수. 네, 드랍십까지 보유하고 있는 박주 선수. 자, 4개의 도함 4개. 선수가 이 체제를 유지하는 게 중요합니다. 그럼 연타 나갈 수 있거든요.
그렇죠. 본진에 이제 히드라 한 둘에서 셋. 그리고
Looking forward to all the spare time for gaming when you're old.
이동할 수 있도록 둘에서 셋 정도 배치를 해가면.
Will you still want to play video games when you're that old, though? Were you pregnant at the time? Not that I'm aware of. Oh, look at his Vulture drop. Oh, this isn't Flash versus Real anymore, sorry. This is 4GG versus Hyva. Forgot to change the names.
박지수도 여기서 시간 많이 못 끌어주게 되면은 성공 못 하는 겁니다. 여기서 오버로드 한 개가 좀 나오됐어요.
자, 마인까지 매설을 해놓고.
Oof. Ooh.
이게 지금 어느 정도 상대방의 공격을.
Well, I'd like to know what the size of a Zerg larva is compared to a Ling. Okay.
끝이 아니에요. 드랍십이 있기 때문에 끝이 아닙니다.
예, 그리고 투팩이기 때문에 벌처는 꾸준하게 지켜서.
More Vultures. This is sick, dude. But I think he might fight it off now. The slow overlords are actually killing him, though.
본진이 넓기 때문에 벌처가 여기저기로 도피할 공간이 되게 많아요. 야, 이렇게 이거 지금 히드라로 빨리 막아.
Doesn't it feel like 6 months ago and it was still 2021?
그렇기 때문에 태크도 안 밟고 지금 히드라만 왕창 뽑아놓은 이런 상황이었는데.
Yes, it does feel like that because it was. I know that was the joke, though. What? What is Varosh doing? Warping in a zealot? Doso's over here buying Marines to send them into their deaths. I actually sometimes refer to 2021 as 2020 Part 2 and 2022 as 2020 Part 3. Blame Harambe dying? Oh no. When they shot Harambe, it cursed our entire timeline. When was that? When was Harambe? That was a long time ago now, wasn't it? Riot, please nerf. You know, there were other things that happened in 2016 that were, I think, even worse than killing of Harambe, but we don't have to go into that. He got the dropship, finally. A Valkyrie? What is this Valkyrie for? Why would you make a Valkyrie instead of a Wraith in this situation? Is he worried about Muta switch? The monkeypox is Harambe's revenge. Oh no. Yeah, I get Valk's killing Overlords, but like, why not make a Wraith? It's cheaper and has better DPS versus Overlords. Look at his counterattack though. He's running in. There's only one tank. He's on top of the tank with one Hydra. No, the tank survived. He didn't go all in with the Hydras against the tank. He let the tank keep going. If he just right-clicked the tank, I think he would have won that battle. Valk has splash damage? Yeah, but like, his overlords aren't going to be clumped up enough for it to do that much. Hero tank. Are there tanks in Foxhole? Can you drive vehicles or anything like that? Hydra splitting? Maybe. There are many tank. Okay. Are there tanks in... Wait, there's a Starcraft 2? They made a sequel to this game? Couple weeks, 3 to 4 weeks you get the heavy tanks. Oh, that's really interesting. That's interesting that the war scales up like that. Well, the main point of this build was the Vulture drops. And now he's kind of like, the Vulture drops kind of got fought off, and now he's trying to like figure out what to do next, I think. There are nukes flying? Interesting. Remember Jade Cove? Dude, are there still epic like guild battles and rivalries going on in EVE? Diggity was into EVE for a bit. Actually, I don't know if he played it, but he was into the drama of it, and he got me involved too, and I read all these stories about the wars and the betrayals and the things that happened in the EVE game, and I was like, it sounded pretty hardcore. Sounded like something that would have been a lot of fun for me to get into, and also too much fun, because then I would have just like lost my life to it. They nuke their own territory, and they open them to losing the door for the whole war. Did I get into NetHack too? Yes. Yes, I have played a lot of NetHack. I'm actually planning on streaming a little NetHack, even though it's a terrible stream game. I'm not sure why you asked that, but Diggity is the one that got me into NetHack as well. Good, good. It was stupidity.
한 병력으로 올릴 수 없기 때문에 분명히 대처가 가능합니다.
They just like accidentally nuked their own territory.
지금 뽑았고 팩토리 늘려놨기 때문에 골리앗
Diggity got you into it. I'm sorry, man.
완벽한 대처 지금 할 수 있죠. 자원적인 손해도 지금 없고 말이죠.
준비하고 있는 신대로 선수입니다.
골리앗 4개만 떨어지고 발키리.
All right, now he finally made some mutas. A muta,
아, 7시 쪽.
and he's just gonna scourge these Falcons.
제대로 못 돌리고 여기서 제거.
He got one,
땅에 골리앗이 있어가지고.
just one. Goliath protecting Valkyries, interesting.
터널이 있는 상태도 아니고 말이죠.
And Valkyries protecting Goliaths, I guess.
증발된 거예요, 그냥.
Multiple people have to enact it. Why did they do that? Why did they do it then? Was it a meme?
견제하려고 하니까 나오는 게 또 골리앗이에요.
Was it sabotage? Did someone infiltrate the enemy team? And like, or did several people, I guess, infiltrate the enemy team? There's the Jeege. All right, so it's 2-1 now for the match, but we're gonna do Chatcraft in between games here. They were they're gonna lose the fight, so they nuked the whole damn thing. That, I mean, that kind of makes sense, actually. Sometimes you tactically nuke a territory that you're gonna lose, so that when your enemy moves in there, they're gonna die to the nuke, right? That's the thing that people do in games sometimes. All right, let's get this Chatcraft going. Actually, we can start the next game while we're setting it up. So the next game is Stats versus Flying. Interesting. We got a PvP. Flying. Go see Flying. Eastro Go see Flying. I think Go see was his clan. Okay, wait, they just said the colors and I missed it. Okay, stats is blue. Okay. I'm just gonna put that up here so we got something to watch in the background when we get Chatcraft going. Flying is yellow. Okay. All right. So first of all, we'll go back down here and we'll. Can I actually make a larva? You guys see this? I think you can, right? Alright, let's see if I can actually make a larva. What would we call a ground unit? I can't make a larva in the map editor. Special units? Yeah, there's nothing in the map editor put a larva out actually as an individual unit. So sorry, cannot do the test. All right, so let's get rid of all this stuff down here. Get rid of these extra lings, and then we get set this up here. All right, so we got 3, count them, 3, 1, 2, 3 Marines. Let's stack them. 3 stacked Marines. See how they go. And we got 18 Zealots! Jehoshaphat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Little retinue in the back to protect the Dragoon. Little honor guard around the Dragoon there. Got 17 sets of Zerglings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 sets of Zerglings, and 4 Hydralisks. 4 Hydralisks. Significant amount of DPS right there. kind of put those behind there.
아주 뭐 그러니까 축구 경기도 굉장한 위기가 있었어요.
Let's actually
잘 벗어났고 예, 그러면서
let's move a few Zerglings up
또 달성을 했어요.
up here.
자, 코어 올라가고
Give the Hydralisk a little bit more of an honor guard as well here. Okay.
여기는 들어가네요.
예, 조금 더 김대엽
Because let's be honest, the Protoss are a little bit more of a threat in this situation.
안 보여주는 게 훨씬 좋다라는 걸 알고 있기
Alright.
때문에 그렇습니다.
맞춰갈 수가 있거든요.
Save the map. Am I missing anything here?
이게 진짜
Did I muck it up?
입구인데도 불구하고 이런 진짜 아이디어 때문에 예, 김대엽 선수
SMH my head.
예.
Well, I mostly just want to see what happens with them.
지금 계속해서 지금
I'm curious what'll happen.
서서 이 정보를 전달할 수가 있는 김대엽 선수의 프로브예요.
작은 차이
Maybe, I mean, if they stay stacked, it's actually a little bit better for them, right? Because their DPS is more consolidated.
그렇다면은 실제로
Okay.
저 김대엽
What's today? May 28th.
공격 타이밍을 풀었을 때 신재욱 선수의
Save the map.
드라곤 한두 개라도 모자르는 상태가 된다라는 겁니다. 그거를 노리는 거예요. 정찰을 통해서 얻어진 그런 그 정보를 바탕으로 해서 지금 그 김대엽 선수가
Okay,
자신의
and then we'll turn this off while I load it up in the background because it'll take a minute to load it up.
로보티스가 올라간다. 이러면 진짜 초반 유닛에서는 밀릴 수밖에 없거든요. 신재욱 선수가 자 이제라도 보는 건 좋아요. 이제라도 보는 건 좋아요.
서로 하나 빠진 틈을 노려서 김대엽 선수가 들어왔어요.
Smith's trying to do a Zerg wins pyramid, huh?
쳐줘야 돼요. 그러면은 바로 이제 이렇게 맞춰갈 수 있는 거죠.
Oh wait, you want to do the Hydras in a square? Sorry, I missed it. We can do that. Like in a single square?
네, 그래 여기서 진짜 더 이상 그 운영으로 끌려갈 것이 아니라 포게이트로 완벽하게 지금은
Okay, I'll just leave them then.
생각을
I just didn't see that until afterwards.
상황에서 이제 김대엽 선수가 판단할 수 있는 것은 일단은 그 상대방에게 투게이트웨이가 걸렸기 때문에 이런 대처가 나올 가능성이 있다.
Diablo Immortal, play now and play free on
빠진 이후에
preload now and play free on June 2.
안 그러면 다크 템플러라든가 이런 카운터 유닛
I thought, isn't that a mobile game? Why is it trying to tell me to download it on my PC? I guess that's the new thing is to have mobile games on your PC now, right? Hydras are OP, there's no way Zerg loses this.
투게이트웨이가 걸렸다라는 사실을 김대엽 선수가 생각을 해야 됩니다. 걸렸으니까 상대방이 대처를 할 거 아닙니까? 찔러봐야죠. 로보틱스
사업을 올라오고 있고 사업을
기다리고 있는 것 같아요, 김대엽 선수가.
자, 아직 완료가 좀 안 된 상황. 지금 완료가 됐죠.
분명히 리버 나오기 전에 신재욱 역습 나오거든요. 그렇죠.
야, 지금 오히려 지금 신재욱 선수가 나오네요.
Okay, we're gonna pause this game to get into the battle screen. The Chatcraft battle screen. They're gonna run forward anyway and kill all the zealots. Stationary mobile device. I don't know why that's so funny. Oh man. Anyway, have they unclumped already? Yeah, they already popped. They popped apart as soon as the level loaded. Same with these ghosts over here. So we didn't even get to really see what happened with those. Anyway, we got quite a few zealots here. Maybe I should have spaced them out a little bit more, but we'll see how this goes. 4 Hydras is a lot of DPS though in the back, so we'll see how this goes. There is a Dragoon as well. Scout is not going to get involved. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How is this going to end up for these Marines? Don't look. Don't look. Close your eyes. Oh no, the Hydras. Oh no. There's too many Zerglings over here. The Hydras got jumped on. Although, I don't know if it was just... Might have been just not quite enough meat on the field there. How can this be? It's I mean, is this like this is the 3rd Protoss win in a row, I think. Which is I don't think it's ever happened before. Oddstar, Beardmouth, Nambona, and Varosh coming in with the win. Beardmouth with the double MVP in a way, because he had the 4,700 minerals and also the 375 bits. Thank you again for the bits. After the 500 bits last stream as well. Much appreciated. Zerg stays at 69. Zerg stays at 69. Who won in the past 3 streams that wasn't Protoss? I think Terran won a couple of them. Didn't they double win back-to-back streams? I thought it was a Protoss and Terran win before. I don't remember though. The Terran have won somewhat recently. I just don't remember which one it was. Back to retirement. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Get all races to 69 and then retire Chatcraft. Alright. Let's get back into this game though. Stats versus flying. Stats, another player who was like a pretty good player, solid pro leaguer who ended up like becoming a Starcraft 2 god. 2 to 69 and 1 to 420, yeah. In 375 weeks. 420 wins. There you go. Ugh. Take care, X. Have a good one, man. Bye. By the way, if you don't know X, you should. I think they changed it. You can click on his name. Yeah, you can actually follow someone directly in chat. You used to have to click out to their page, but click on X's name. David Angel 64. I keep calling him X because that's his name. Click on his name and hit follow, and you can watch him do cool streams of different kinds of games. He is probably 99% sure the coolest person on Twitch. It might be Diggity though. It's a toss up depending on the day. But yeah, X does a lot of League of Legends streams. If you're into that, who was it earlier that said they are addicted to LOL now? He does Eve streams. I think he sometimes does Minecraft. He's like actually the original Minecraft YouTuber. I don't know if he does much Minecraft these days though. Look at the by the way, look at the minimap. Is it just me, or does the minimap look like some sort of a monster going like this? Like some sort of a cartoon like cow or something like that? Like with the ears, and then like the blue spots for the minerals are like the eyes? Or something? Am I wrong? Or is it just a penis? Maybe it's just a penis. I don't know. Maybe it's a penis with 2 penises coming off the sides. Yeah, she agrees. She agrees, yeah. An evil llama, maybe, yeah. Oh, I gotta unpause Chatcraft again, sorry. For the next round, I don't know why I keep doing the, like, fake bad German accent thing. I keep doing the bad German accent. The German accent is terrible. The elusive triple penis. You know, I think that's probably something that it's a good thing that it's elusive. I'm just gonna throw it out there. For me at least, you know. Everyone's entitled to their own tastes. How you doing, Sarandamono? Oh, he's gonna get the shuttle! Oh, wow, the shuttle lived. For now, is he gonna get it with the other ones? No, not quite. Oh, that was almost huge. If he'd sniped that shuttle, the Reaver's inside that shuttle, man. He's breaking out, though. He did a contain, and after the craziness of that shuttle, he's trying to break out. Why is flying so bad? I don't know. Because he's on Eastro, maybe?
수밖에 없었는데 드라군 싸움에서도 질 것 같습니다 지금.
Break out with the Reaver. I'm not sure. I think he was hoping to do some damage with the Reaver first. Do a drop, kill some probes, and then come back. Because he had a good defensive position, so he couldn't really get invaded. Because he got a good like Dragoon arc, you know, defending his choke point. Oh, he's about to lose his shuttle. No, no, never mind. Stats. Wait, they changed the colors, by the way. They actually changed the colors from the big. I made the colors based on the beginning of the stream, and then they changed the colors, and they actually made flying red, and they switched it. Damn it! Stats was yellow, and now flying is yellow, or the other way around. I'm sorry. Okay. So I got confused. So Stats is actually the one with the yellow shuttle that was contained. Because at the beginning of the screen, flying was yellow, and then they changed it after I switched out. I used to be kind of a fan of Eastro because one of my favorite players was on Eastro, and they were like an underdog, and I liked rooting for the underdog. Oh, he's gonna get the shuttle! He got it. They didn't reverse them to the same colors. It was yellow and blue, and now it's red, yellow. It's just colorblind mode or whatever turns on red, and it makes it red and yellow no matter what. So I don't know why they changed the colors though. Like yellow and blue is fine. Like there's no reason not to have those two colors. Yeah, Stats was blue at the start. I don't know why they did that though. They just wanted. I don't know why actually. I can't think of any reason. Maybe because the blue would blend in with the blue goo of the Dragoons or something, and they didn't want that. I'm not sure. Doesn't matter, the match is over. Flying won. So that means it's going to an ace match. And who's going to be in the ace match? Oh, damn. It's actually a rematch. It's a rematch for the ace match, guys. Really and Flash. Flash beat Really earlier. Why did the volume go so low on this one? Flash beat Really earlier in game 2 of the series. And they sent it back out again. Alright, now we gotta try and get the colors here. No, Flash is yellow at the moment. Maybe they're gonna change it. And Really is red. Okay. Flash, yeah. The same as before, actually. Same colors as before. Because Flash was a yellow... yellow Flash. See, there's the proceedings here. The first win was... I don't remember who the first win was, actually. And then Flash won game 2. For GG won game 3. Flying won game 4 to tie it up. Is this match point? Yeah. It is both match point as the map and also for the match. Yes. Whoever wins match point wins the match point for the match. Could you guys hear my chair farting when I'm doing that? I suddenly just had to stretch really big.
지고 구성훈 선수 만나서 지고 또 민찬기 선수 만나서 지고 전태양 선수에게 지고 조병 선수에게.
Dude, I had this amazing chocolate truffle yesterday. A friend of mine was like, "Here, I got this truffle. You want half of it?" I was like, "Oh, cool." And it was great. It's amazing. And she's like, "I got it at the gas station up the road." I was like, "What?" So on my way home, I picked up another truffle from the gas station because it was so good. And I ate the whole damn thing. And I even thought, like, I should eat half of this now. Or save it so I can eat it tomorrow. And I didn't. I ate the whole damn thing, and now I'm like, damn it, I wish I had. I do have some chocolate, though. Maybe I'll have a little dark chocolate. A little snacky snack. 14th, did he really? Oh, Flash. Rip for who? Rip for who?
신재욱 선수가 아까 프로토스전 하기 전에 승률이 37.5%였고 김대엽 선수는 70%였습니다. 그럼에도 불구하고 신재욱 선수가 이기는 경기가 나왔잖아요.
Chocolate.
빌드상으로도 많이 갈리기 때문에 이영호 선수가 그런 면까지 머릿속으로 생각하고 있다면 되게 불안하고 답답할 가능성이 높다는 생각이 듭니다.
그렇죠. 분명히 사람이기 때문에 심리적인 요인은 안 건드릴 수가.
Should I look up another Pro League match in the background? Or do you want to just do our normal thing and just start watching random crap after this? Yeah, minions, but it's Flash. Flash can do anything he wants and get away with it. Winners League? Let's see if I can find a good Winners League match. And he one factory expanded. Also. If he gone like 2 factories maybe, I don't know, but he scouted a little bit late. Let's look at 2010 Winners League, see if we can find any good matches. And there's a lot of good matches, but...
두 번째 정찰을 성공을 했었던 신재욱 선수의 심리 상태와 거의 비슷할 것 같습니다. 그렇죠. 예, 그 정도로 지금은 두 번째 정찰이 지금 타이밍에 들어간 정찰이 가져다 준 효과가 대단하다 이렇게 봐야 될 것 같아요. 네.
지금 KT 로스의 승리를 바라는 이 KT 관계자분이에요.
How much do you guys like ZVZ? I found one with a lot of ZVZ.
이영호 선수의 초반 출발이 매우 좋아요. 박상우 계시네요.
근데 박상우 선수도 매치 포인트에서의 경기 운영이 대단히 좋은 선수로 꼽히는 선수입니다.
80% 승률이잖아요.
그러니까요. 6번 경기를 해서 5승 1패. 이영호 선수가 지금 예전 달다가 취소를 했는데 상대방이 압박 나오는 걸 보니까 벌처로 벌처에 좀 당할 수 있겠구나라는 좀 불안감이 들었던 것 같습니다. 그래서 지금은 애돈 달다가 취소를 하고 벌처 뽑는 모습이었어요.
매치 포인트에서 승률은 이영호보다 박상우가 좋아요. 4패.
That was a good knife fight. Alright, let's see if he can punish Flash for this expansion or not. I think it's too late. Though. Well, I don't know, let's see. 3 Vultures versus 2 Marines and 2 Vultures. And the 3rd Vulture shows up. And he's got SCVs. Flash greeds and gets away with it. Every time.
포팩을 빨리 올렸습니다. 벌처로 지금 슬금슬금 걸어가서 앞마당을 털어버리는 것은 당연히 무리가 좀 있는 상황이고 벌처 뽑아서 상대방의 공격 한 번을 막아낸 이후에 그러니까 벌처만 뽑으면서 팩을 빨리 확보하기 위한 이런 빌드를 이영호 선수가 활용을 했네요.
느리죠. 좀 빨리 가서 가야지만 자 대응을 할 수가 있는 상황. 앞마당 가스 채취도 안 하고 완전히 미나에 최적화거든요. 벌처 조심해야 됩니다. 벌처 양에서 좀 있으면 완전히 밀립니다. 이제 물량에서 이영호 선수 앞서거든요. 아무리 심어도 벌처 양에서 밀릴 수 있어요. 벌처는 다 지켰어요. 반응을 안 하거든요. 그러니까 팩토리가 한 3개.
Interesting. Sorry, I'm distracted because I'm trying to find a good Winners League match in the background for next. He could have killed the Marines without... Oh, yeah. Probably, yeah. He probably could have put more pressure on them. What is that barracks doing? That's a silly barracks. Like, it's not actually stopping anything from getting out. It's just being a little obnoxious, I guess. And now Flash's economy is kicking in. With more vultures. Okay, I think I found a good match here.
완성되고 벌쳐 지켰는데 자 위험합니다. 예, 6팩 입구 쪽에다가 SCB 커버할 준비해놓고 밖으로 빠져나갈 게 아니라 지금은 그 안정적인 상황에서 지키고 6팩 때 싸워야죠. 6팩 때. 어디서 들어닥.
Yeah, this would be a good one. This would be a good match.
언덕 위에서 지금은 마인 배설하고 뒤쪽으로 빠질 생각이었네. 이쪽에 시야 확보를 해놓고 그리고 도사리고 있다가 6팩 올렸거든요. 자, 예. 탱크 나오기 전에 한번 이영호 선수가 들이닥치는 것도 나쁘지 않았을 텐데 일단 탱크 기다렸고 박상호 선수가 일단 팩토리 다 복원하고
Make sure all the VODs exist.
네, 그리고 언덕 위에 좋은 자리 잡고 있으면 박상호 선수도 한 타이밍에 밀릴 수
Since finding the match on TLPD doesn't actually mean that the games are actually watchable.
선수도 지금은 벌처를 활용을 해서 벌처가 머릿수에서 이제 어느 정도 앞선다라고 생각되는 시점에 확 들어간 게 아닙니다. 그냥 조심스럽게 탱크를 지금 추가를 하는 이런 상황을
Because guess who the first match is going to be of this next match we're going to watch? Firebat Hero versus Flying, so we get to see more of both of them. You love Vulture Wars? They're so crazy sometimes. Look at this madness. Now there's actually Flash has a couple more on the high ground, so he had a little bit of an advantage there, but really overwhelmed him anyways? Oh, because Flash was making tanks instead of massing more vultures, so he fell behind in the vulture count. Oh, yeah, I think you're right. He did have a better arc, too. I think he just had more vultures, also. Now, is he going to capitalize, though? He's got a ton of vultures and Flash has none, but he's not actually, like, pressuring Flash or expanding right now. He's blocking Flash from expanding, I guess? Yeah, minions, I bet the Protoss players are all out of money, so they're just gonna, that one zealot's all there's gonna be. He's trying to micro against mines. Oh, he's trying to sneak in the back, but he got caught. Uh-oh, Flash is getting some free Vulture kills here. Oh, 2 got in the main. 2 got in the main. That's just not going to do very much. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I got to turn that off. I got to automate it so that turns off when I reset it. I keep forgetting to do that. It wouldn't be very difficult to do. In fact, I'm going to do it right now.
중간중간 말매설 해놓고 있어요. 쪽에 병력 갖다 놓고 있는. 자, 탱커 한대 맞았어. 맞은 거안 놓치거든요. 안 놓치거든요. 탱크 숫자가 많아요. 탱크 잘 빼야 됩니다. 고스란히 잘 빼야 됩니다. 그냥 뒤로 끝까지 빼야 됩니다.
What is it called?
네. 탱크 하나 위쪽으로 들어오는데 비율 깨지게 됐다가는 정말 큰일 납니다. 시즈 모드 자리 잘 잡고 있어야 됩니다. 이거 탱크 3개였을 때 위험했어요. 당할 수가 있어요.
Alright. Now, it will automatically turn off that source when I reset. Good idea. Thank you. Doso keeps buying poor Marines and sending them into their deaths.
진짜 벌처 탱크가 그냥 밀릴 수도 있어요.
박상우 선수가 눈치 싸움을 잘하는 데다가 그것뿐만 아니라 시야가 굉장히 넓습니다. 지금 오히려 이영호 선수보다 넓은 시야를 보고 있어요. 이렇게 11시 쪽으로 돌아가는 플레이, 지금 커트해주는 이영호 선수의 플레이도 좋지만 이런 식으로 이영호 선수도 미리 할 수 있었는데
Match point on match point.
박상우 선수가 어느 정도 주도권을 잡고 있다는 얘기로 받아들여야 됩니다.
Okay, Flash managed to get his third. I wasn't paying attention for a minute, so I'm not exactly sure how. Just scouting. Just scouting Marine. Apparently, really was not able to use his advantage that he got there. Oh, maybe he can now though. Good tank placement. Not quite good enough. He's firing uphill too.
오히려 박상우 선수의 이 병력에 정말 그 골치가 아플 뻔했는데 오히려 박상우 선수의 유닛이 소모된 이런 그 상황입니다.
네. 그리고 병력이 여기 계속 있는지 빠지는지 확보를 지금 시야 확보를 제대로 하고 있어요. 이영호 선수.
Wraiths! It's actually a good call, Wraiths, right now.
이영호 선수도 사실 5시 이게 지금 스타포트 올라가야 되는
Yeah,
스타포트 올라가야 됩니다.
I'm a little surprised he didn't just run all of it. He like ran his vultures partway in, and then he was like tried to run out again and got them trapped. If he just committed and just sent in all of his vultures, sent 3 in the natural and 6 in the main, killed every SCV, it would have been a different story, I think.
이영호 선수가 탱크가 있기 때문에 박상우 선수가 시선 완전히 흐트러뜨릴 수 있거든요.
조금씩 빨라요.
빨라요. 또 하나 또 가져갑니다.
공격적인 움직임뿐만 아니라 센터에서 넓은
아.
그렇고 지금 조금씩 빠릅니다. 예, 레이스가 찍히고 있기 때문에 저 골리앗 하나 제거가 되면은 저 레이스 한 2개, 레이스 3개 출동할 것 같거든요. 레이스 3개
Oh, vultures on top of tanks. He didn't get any mines off though, looks like. Doesn't matter. What a slaughter. Well played. Flash is looking a little bit harried there. Kind of frantically trying to deal with the situation, but he's like, I can do this. I am the ultimate weapon. I will macro out of this. I don't know if he can though. This is pretty crazy considering that the game is in this stage, considering that Flash went command center versus factory opening and got away with it and wasn't punished. And now the Wraiths come out for some free tank kills. Flash would have moved all his vultures in, right? Flash would have won. Wait. Yeah, the coaches don't look too happy right now, the KT coaches. They're gonna lose to the worst team in the league. East row. Is this the killing blow? Is he gonna defend? Oh, one of those mines goes off of the tanks! No big mine hits yet! Ooh, there it goes. Because it didn't kill all those tanks, but it damaged all of them. They are soft, squishy tanks now. How does he have nothing? Because he lost all of it recently. I think, right? I mean, that battle, he just lost everything in the middle. You get outplayed. It's a constrictor knot, by the way. I'm always tying knots with my headphone cord kind of idly while I'm watching. Yeah, I think that's GG. Really has 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock as well. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bases.
포인트에서 박상우 선수 이영호를 압도하는 모습을 보여줬고 팩토리를
Oh, look at Flash. He's like, oh man. He's still trying somehow, but I think he knows it's probably over. You know, you got a late GG in the ace match though, you know? When everything's on the line. Really? I lost to really? Yeah, really. Oh, really? Yeah, really. Orly? Yarly. He's like, ah. Let's watch this reaction again. Hold on a second. This is great. Look at Fletch. He's so frustrated. Wonder what he's saying to himself. Yeah, the Orly Owl. Yeah. I wasn't sure if I should even say that one because it's such an old meme. I like how Flash is just like taking his hands off the keyboard and yelling and stuff like that, and really is probably still in his booth like, I gotta beat him! I gotta beat him! I can't let up this pressure! He's probably got a hidden 5th base! There's the GG finally. You lost to Eastro, bruh! That's true. It's an old meme, sir, but it checks out. Dude, I just used an old meme about old memes. Flash's expression is so funny, though. He's kind of like, oh my god, seriously? Come on. Come on. It's because he didn't tape his mouse and it taped his mouse a half a centimeter away from where it should have been. Alright, well guess what we got next? Got another winner. We got a Winners League match by request. And it's I think I mentioned it, right? Yeah, I did mention it. So let's switch over that. This is a Winners League match between... Hello? Hello, are you gonna show up? There we go. Another Eastro versus Samsung Khan this time. Now this is Winners League. So... as I'm sure y'all know, the person who wins stays and the losing team sends out someone else. So we got, this is Firebat Hero versus Flying. So Flying that we were just kind of like making fun of earlier, and then he ended up winning. Let's see what he can do against Firebat Hero, who we were also making fun of. When does the next ASL start? Probably soon. Well, maybe, actually, I don't know, because actually ASLs are a little bit far apart, aren't they? But they're usually like 6 months apart, right? So when did the last one start? Last one started in February. So that would mean probably the next one will be starting in August? 2 plus 6, right? That's not too far away, I guess. But I don't actually know. It's just a guess, just speculation. You can request whatever you want, Beardmouth. You can request whatever you want. They said there is a university tourney and ASL should be August. Okay. That makes sense.
못 해본 팀이 지금 삼성전자칸과 이스트로 이 두 팀이죠. 그래서 초반에 분위기가 좋을 때
I used to, well, I guess I still will say this, but
갈 텐데.
I would say that, like, you know, if people donate or whatever, they get to the front of the line of the request queue, but usually there's not very many requests, so it doesn't matter too much.
에서는 아비터보다는 무조건 캐리어다라고 얘기를 했고 또 인터뷰에서 한번 말을 또 했기 때문에 이성훈 선수가 분명히 그런 부분에 대해서
Diggity versus moletrap on Hunter's best of 5. Oh, no. That will be, I don't know if that would be very entertaining 3 games.
손을 보니까 확실히 여자분이 많네요. 요즘에는 남성분이 자꾸 이렇게
Pretty sure Diggity would roast me.
알겠습니다.
Oh, wait, is Daniel Landers still around? I told him we were going to watch the 4-pool game, and I forgot about that, actually. Daniel, are you still around? If so, we'll pause this series and we'll watch that one, because I completely forgot. Sorry about that. How many minerals to make that happen? You'd have to somehow mystically donate spare time to Diggity for him to be able to participate in such a match, in addition to the amount of minerals that would take. I don't think he has the time for that. Maybe you know, I've been thinking about doing a charity stream. Maybe we'll do it for a charity. Hey, Patch Random. Welcome. Thank you for that sub. Welcome to well, I don't actually have, like, some people have like a name. They're like, welcome to the Bowl Squad or something like that. I don't actually have a name that I call my subscribers, but welcome anyways. Patch Random, you just followed like last stream, right? And now you're subbing. That's amazing. Thank you. Would you like to add any units to Chatcraft? Patch Random. You can have a tank, a Dragoon, or 2 Hydralisks if you want to contribute to any of the factions in the Chatcraft battle. Hey, my auto response worked, where it showed off all the emotes. That worked. That's good. Oh, LOL is not in there though. Maybe I need to make sure and include LOL. The Molden, the Trap Squad. 1 hour for a babysitter. I don't think that even works. Wait, what is going on here? Firebat Hero is going in with the boys. I wasn't even paying attention. Is he just punishing flying for going fast expanding? Looks like it. Or maybe, I don't know. He's already got a couple Zealots and a couple Dragoons out here. So this is a late punishment if it is a punishment. He's just going in, man. He's just going in. Oh, the tank is vulnerable though. He could get the tank. He didn't snipe the tank. He's going for the Marines instead. Oh, he tried to mind drag the Marines with the Dragoon. Didn't quite work either. I think flying might be dead. I think he's just dead, right? Blood cells have a special form of hemoglobin. I'm like halfway through this text and I'm like waiting for a troll comment possibly. They reutilize oxygen more effectively. Interesting. I just love moles. I wish I had 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd of them. Is that the right number? Is that how much a mole is? I forgot. An old GSL fan. Nice. I don't know if you heard, Patch Random. If you want, you can add a unit to the Chatcraft if you want to support one of them. Right, and that's what you mean by Terran looking good. Or you mean you want to add to the Terran? That is a lot of moles, yes. Oh, that mine almost blew up all of his Marines. I think he's just dead, right? This is just like... just 2 factory all in. Uh-oh, look at that smug smirk on Fire by Hero's face. Oh no. Alright, for effect, I'm gonna read this. Yo, what up, my Trap Squad trappers? I'm moletrap coming at you with a special Starcraft video. It's freaking lit, boys! But before we begin, make sure you comment, subscribe, actually smash that notification bell. It means so much to me, guys. You're the best. Now, before we begin, let me just tell you about our sponsor today, NordVPN. There's your glimpse into, sellout bro moletrap. That was a pretty good impersonation of myself being a sellout bro, wasn't it? Unsubbed. Alright. Add the tank for Patreon. Thank you again for the sub. Appreciate it. Alright, so Firebat Hero stays put. And who are they sending against him? Up Magic is his competitor now. A scumbag match fixer. Formerly one of my favorite players. It used to be Zero and Up Magic were my top 2 favorite players. So hopefully he loses because he's a scumbag. That was 9.5 out of 10. Thank you. Also, check out Cheesy Mobile Game. I have, I think I've done my fair share of... Well, not my fair share. I've done a couple sponsorships for Cheesy Mobile Games, and I think I'm done with that. I don't know. I might do another one again, but... I did those mostly because I figured it would be really easy for people to just sign up and then forget about it. It would take a couple minutes, but people apparently really didn't even want to sign up for things. People, like, just not very many people, and I appreciate those who did, and I don't care if someone didn't. I'm not trying to blame anyone, but people didn't really, the amount of time I had to spend talking about the mobile games in order to get only 10 people to sign up for them was way too much time, I think, so. Not guaranteeing I won't do it again, but... Admittedly, I had a little bit of fun with Klondike, and admittedly, I got sucked into Raid Shadow Legends for a minute. I couldn't say that I had fun with it, though, but I got sucked into it for sure. Absolutely smash that notification bell! When did that become a thing? People tell you to smash the like button. I saw this one guy who had his shtick was he was partway through his video he would tell you to boop the like button. He made it sound kind of cutesy, and it was a little bit cute like the first time, and then like after I watched it twice or 3 times I was like, I'm over this guy telling me to boop the like button. It just sounded, I don't know, I didn't like it for some reason. How are you doing, by the way? Flusk. Make sweet, sweet love to the like button. Ooh. Caress the subscription button until the notifications pop out. Speaking of which, no, just kidding. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'm gonna BRB. Oh, and I was just about to say, like, oh, and I'm gonna get some snacks too, and I remembered I've got some snacks right nearby. So I'm gonna pee. I got some great snacks to eat in a minute. Wait, what's going on with these guys? Oh, he's got like an arrow pointing to that guy, saying something about him. I want to see if I can like tell what the arrow says. I have no clue. The bottom of it is an emote that's like a crying emoji. I don't know what it says though. Anyway, beer beat.
차였어요. 네. 예, 그렇죠. 이 외로움과 이 차임은 위너스 리그로 잊으시는 거예요. 예,
좋은 친구분 두셨는데요.
야, 정말.
네.
예, 그렇죠. 이 위너스 리그에 함께 한다는 거, 친구가 있다는 그 자체로만도 행복한 겁니다. 이런 게 행복이에요.
정작 본인은
이겨내야
괜찮을
돼요.
수가 있는데 주변에서 확실히 많이 좀 챙겨주셨네요.
예. 자, 아름답습니다.
예. 야, 이게 친구예요.
예.
네.
자, 위쪽에서 지금 커맨드 센터를 짓고 있는데 지금 상대가 스타포트를 올리고 있어요. 탱크 차이는 꽤 나죠.
네.
자, 여기서 이제 커맨드 센터 내려놓고 자원 채취할 준비를 하고 있는데 이성훈 선수는 스타포트가 올라가고 있습니다.
네. 뭐 투팩이 아니더라도 이성훈 선수가 원팩 원스타라도 신이승 선수를 충분히 괴롭혀줄 수 있습니다. 위치도 되게 가깝고요.
네. 레이스로 괴롭히다가 시즈모드 딱 해가지고 입구 쪽에 조여버려서 커맨 센터 들게 만드는 이런 것까지 지금 머릿속에 이성훈 선수가 생각을 하고 있는데 신희승 선수는 이후에 이성훈 선수의 움직임을 자신처럼 멀티를 따라오는 움직임인지 아니면 투팩인지 원팩 원스탄지를 알아보기 위한 이런 그 정찰이 되게 필요합니다. 벌써 지나갔고요.
Quick, he's gone.
아, 벌써 들어왔어요.
이거 되게 좋은데요.
What are you gonna do while I'm gone?
놓치고 신이승 선수의 팩토리 딱 건설됐습니다. 신이승 선수의 전략이
No, damn it. I mean, if you guys want to talk about Raid Shadow Legends, I don't mind. Well, I do kind of mind a little bit, but like, I'm not gonna stop you. If that's what you really want to talk about. All right, I got some kettle corn. SCVs
벌처가
나오기 전까지 충분히 이성훈
doing a squad kill on that vulture.
것은 아니지만 심리적인 부분에서 분명히 신이승 선수 흔들어주기 충분했습니다.
Maybe I should get a bowl to put these in.
준비가 되고 있는 상황에서 자, 신희승 선수 어떻게
Make it easier to eat them.
자, 오른쪽으로
Snacks must be convenient to eat.
네, 태크까지 동원해서 입구 쪽에 있는 벙커를 퉁퉁 때려주기 위한 이런 모습이었는데 복수하러 나갔습니다만은 벌처 HP가 너무 많이 빠져 있는 상황이고요.
이 벌처를 확실하게 좀 차단을 해줬으면 이성훈 선수 그 이후 의도를 신이승 선수가 좀 모를 수가 있는데 지금은 원팩에 앞마당 벌처도 없습니다. 그리고 레이스까지 봤기 때문에 신이승 선수가 이제 이성훈 선수 의도를 제대로 파악했어요. 지금 막기만 하면 되거든요.
네. 상대가 굉장히
What the hell is that? Scan? Is that a picture of Scan?
스타포트까지 올라가는데 정작 필요한 것은 지금 아머리가 올라가야 되거든요. 네.
Host the Colonel? I've got the Colonel right here.
네, 엔지니어링 베이. 지금 크로킹 레이스에 대한 부담도 지금 가지고 있는 건데 또
Get it? Corn Colonel?
이성은 신이승 선수가 대처를 할 필요가 있습니다.
It's Colonel Sanders? Okay.
네.
이성훈 선수는 일꾼이 없기 때문에 일단 신이승 선수가
It's hard to tell.
잘 살렸습니다. 많이 잡혔으면 진짜 큰일 날 뻔했는데
좋았어요. 예. 그리고 벙커 입구 쪽에 리페어 꾸준하게 해줘야 됩니다. 시즈모드 되는 소리 들리니까 이성은
Sugar, salt, and oil.
네.
Make anything taste good.
입구 쪽에 벙커가 지금 완성이 됐고 그 이후에 지금 시즈 모드까지 해놓고
The old empty bunker trick.
아머리 아카데미가 올라가는 게 아니라
Works every time.
맞대응하는 이런 대응을 했기 때문에 사실 그렇게 효율적이진 않거든요. 아머리 아카데미가 올라가는 게 훨씬 더 속이 편하지. 나중에 역습도 가능하니까요.
It's just a prank bunker. It's a fake.
양쪽에 털에서
Fake news.
하는 것이 아니기 때문에 왼쪽에 또 때릴 수가 있어요.
예. 털에는 따라가면서 지어야 되고 골리앗은 스캔 긁고 그다음에 이제
Flashcoin was an inside job.
그냥 그 레이스를 바로 쫓아낼 수 있는 이런 상황이 되거든요. 털에서로 레이스 쫓아내려면 빈 공간이 많기 때문에 시간이 많이 걸립니다. 아머리가 빠르게
Wraith bullets. Wraith missiles can't melt steel beams.
대응을 잘못한 게 아닌가라는 생각이 드는데요.
네. 자, 레이스로 견제 이후에 뒤쪽으로 빠집니다. 추가 확장 지금 따라가고 있고요.
네.
멀티는 하긴 했지만 진짜 계속 너무 피해를 신희승 선수가 지금 받기 때문에 이성훈 선수 멀티 따라오고요. 네, 별로 신희 선수에게 좋을 것이 없습니다.
네.
클럭킹 개발까지 해주고 있는 신희승 선수.
레이스 하나 잡고요. 예, 클로킹 개발할 것 같다라는 생각 머릿속으로 이성훈 선수도 했기 때문에 앞마당 먹으면서 역시 마찬가지로 이제 스캔까지 다는 아카데미와 아머리까지
Raid Shadow Legends is like drugs.
상황을 만들어 주었습니다.
예.
Can't try it even once.
신희승.
네, 어떻게든 좀 거리제기를 이성훈 선수가 해보려고 하는데 에러슨 날아오고 신희승 역시나 좀 레이스가 나오고
Before you know it,
네, 이런 식으로 탱크를 잘
you'll just think you're giving it a quick try.
리페어.
You'll find yourself in a back alley.
가스로
네.
싸움에 승리 거두고
doing tricks for legendaries.
레이스 동원해서 테크라인 쪽으로 공격을 가하고 있는데요.
페로스가 떠 있는데 그럴 필요
Not that I did that.
예, 팩토리가 빨리 지금 팩토리로 따라간 게 아니라 레이스로 위기를 전환하려고 지금 신희승 선수가 노력하는 이런 체제이기 때문에 레이스가 지금은 탱크를 밀어내는데 일조를 해야 되고요.
예.
I'm glad no one got too caught up in it from my sponsorship. I would have felt a little bit bad. Unless they're enjoying it. That's the thing, is that I was playing it because I was kind of addicted, but I wasn't actually enjoying it.
올리고 있는 이성은
네, 그리고 언덕 위를 이런 신희승 선수가 잡아야 되겠습니다. 레이스를 좀 잘 밀어냈거든요.
네.
하지만 이성훈 선수 잘 살렸어요. 팩토리를 올려야 될 것 같은데요. 신희승 선수 자원이 지금은 확보가 되는데 원팩에서 계속 밀고 나오는 것은
No, Wraith can only fire sideways.
여기에 대한 그 레이스에 대한 대처가 이미 이루어져 있기 때문에
It's not possible for them to shoot down.
몰래 멀티하네요. 신희승 선수.
적의 변수가 될 수가 있는 건데 일단은 신희승
Just like it's not possible for
대신에 커맨 센터를 선택을 했습니다. 당장 승부를 보겠다는
Tanks to
생각이
shoot
아니라
up.
최대한 좀 길게 보겠다는 이런 생각인데 이성훈 선수에게 걸리게 되면 진짜 아무것도 아니거든요.
It's funny because they actually do shoot up. Like,
지금 이성은 선수 일꾼이
the idea of tanks is that they're like,
다 가서
they're siege units, they're like firing in an arc, right?
지금 위쪽 갔다가 지금
Like, you can see they're pointed up because they're like firing shells, they're shelling, right? So they're already firing upwards.
타이밍이었는데 야 가다가 지금 못 봤어요. 가긴 갔는데 야 진짜 아쉽게 됐네요.
But maybe they just can't
레이스로 시간 끌고 자신도 지금
can't calculate the way to accurately fire at something that's moving in the air.
지금 치고 나가는 힘이거든요.
Oh.
레이스가 지금은 상대방을 까다롭게 하고 있어서 망정이지 팩토리가 늦었기 때문에
I actually don't even know who's who right now.
이 지상 물량은
I forgot to check the colors.
없습니다.
I didn't really care too much either. But you can tell now, Firebright Hero is on the left side of the map.
그래도
So Firebright Hero is the red one.
있고 추가로 이
Up Magic is yellow.
지금 확보를 하고 있는 모습.
네.
자, 방어라인 가동하고
We can intuit.
이 내시 쪽이 이제 지금 완성이 됐고 자원 채취가 되고 있습니다.
네.
오늘 저녁했는데 야 대단하시네요. 야, 이 제대한
Here we go.
날
I'm so lazy, I'm not even gonna put parentheses around the color abbreviations.
모양이 있는 거 보니까 출신을 좀 알 수가 있는데 축하드립니다. 네.
Goliath shoot up and yeah, but they don't shoot the same thing. Their missiles can go up, their guns can go down, but they can't fire their guns up or their missiles down.
선수가 시간을 좀 버는 그런 움직임이 이제
보겠네요.
있는 건 좋은데
Why not?
이성훈 선수가 그렇다고 해서 멀티가 없는 것도 아니에요. 이성훈도 역시나 다른 멀티가 있거든요.
네.
I don't know.
레이스로 대처하면서 상대방을 까다롭게 만든 이후에 몰래 멀티를 하겠다라는 이런
Random SCV battle.
글쎄요.
in the middle of nowhere.
애초부터 갖고 왔는지는 모르겠습니다만은 이성훈 선수의 체제에 대한 맞대응칭으로는 좋지 않았습니다. 일단은 생각 중에 확실한 거 하나는 무조건
Goliaths almost make even less sense. Like the missiles should be able to fire downwards.
포팩의 돌입니다. 포팩의 돌. 예.
그러면 전방위적으로
Like there's something to be said for like,
골리앗 가고 좀 대응이 되고
you know,
네.
뭐 드랍십이라도
if you're shelling,
위에 먼저 가서 자리를 잡고
like air units are in space in Starcraft, right?
않습니까?
So like if you've got a mortar in real life, right? There's no way your mortar is gonna hit spaceships.
선수의 멀티가
So like siege tanks, it makes sense that they can't quite hit spaceships. Like they can only
들어야 되는 상황이거든요.
shell long range on a planet, but they can't quite fire high enough to hit things in space, right? But Goliaths can already hit things in space with their missiles.
멀티 체크를 지금 해줄 필요가 있어요. 신희승 선수의 레이스는요.
Like chat rooms in SC2? No, that's too much to ask.
내주고 있고요.
But I guess you're right, Nambono. Then like, what's with the Hydralisk and Marines? Like Marines can apparently shoot in the air?
자, 동시에 탱크 라인이 두터워지고 있는 신희승 선수입니다.
네, 포팩의 돈이기 때문에 탱크 찍어내는
That's kind of a funny thing to think about too. Like think about
금방 따라오거든요. 본진한
think about a carrier, right?
이성훈 선수
A carrier is a giant spaceship the size of a city
자, 백업 병력이 지금 위쪽으로 올라오는데요.
with shields that let it travel through space at high warp speeds. It's so big that it houses smaller spaceships on top of it, right? Or inside of it. But one guy with a gun can shoot into space 600 times and kill the whole city-sized spaceship. Wait a minute. Hold on, I just have this idea.
넓게 짤 수가 있습니다.
포팩으로 따라간 이후에
What if it's
싸움에서 또 완벽하게 완벽하게 이겨버렸기 때문에 이제 추후에 12시 쪽에 있는
No, it's just, well, maybe, is this crazy?
상태가 됐고, 나머지
What if it's just a game and it has to follow game rules in order to be playable and fun?
멀티 쪽만 보호할 수 있는
Instead of realistic. Nah, that's a dumb theory.
드랍십을 한번 써주는 게 좋을 것 같습니다. 뽑는 게 뽑아주는 게 좋을 것 같습니다.
11시까지 돌리고 있는
Things are going poorly for Fiber Hero, Rug Monkey.
5시 쪽은
I think you're right about that.
자, 위에서 탱크 추가하고 지금 아래쪽으로 내려오고 있는 신인승 선수인데
좀 라인만 딱 잡고
Hyperion is being screwed over by Confederate battle cruisers.
부분에서 그냥 퉁퉁보로 그냥 탱크 걸어내고 있습니다.
They put siege tanks in the cargo bay and fired shots to broadside the BC.
추가 이 900세트 깨겠다라는 거예요.
That's amazing.
지금 그러니까 12시 쪽을 안전하게 돌린다라는 가정하에 지금 기세를
That's canon. We should be able to do it in the game too.
위협할 수 있는 위치까지 가야 돼요.
네, 밀고 지금 내려오고 있는 신인승 선수예요.
One shooty boy versus an entire city-sized spaceship.
시야확보 하고 자, 이 건물들
Who would win?
아, 이 컴센터 지금 살리는 선수들이 되게 좋을 것 같은데
And the funny thing is, that shooty boy with like 6 medics wins.
신인 선수가 개척을 하는 게 좋습니다. 네. 그렇게만 하더라도 신인 선수가 훨씬 더 많은 멀티를 가져갈 수 있거든요.
자, 병력 센터 쪽으로 지금 집중하고 있는
No, they're not.
네. 계속해서 이 커맨드 센터 노리고 있고 2시에도 확장 이어가고 있는 신인승.
네, 포팩의 돈으로 한순간 지금
Although-
야, 탱크 많아요.
예, 탱크가 한 분-
Firebat here does not have map control, but he does have 3 bases. It's still 3 bases to 3. Up Magic is getting a 4th.
탱크 많습니다. 그냥 내려와요.
Oh, never mind. He's lost all map control now.
이성 선수거든요.
드랍십 쓸 시간 없습니다 지금.
그냥 가는데요.
탱크 숫자가 너무 많기 때문에
멀티까지 만약에 이 탱크가 멀티까지 진격을 한다라면은 이성호 선수가
I think we all know the answer to that, Frajia.
엄청나게 아무래지는 상황이 되거든요.
화까지 지금 왔습니다.
네, 아래쪽에 멀티가 깨지는 동안에 포팩의 돈을 해버린 것이 신인승 선수 빛을 발하네요. 예, 레이스라도 지금 미리 눌러놨었으면은 대응이 됐을 텐데. 자, 레이스
Right, I have the colors right, right?
골리앗으로만 대응을 하려고
Yeah, Samsung Khan is red, so Firebat here is red. Okay.
아니, 근데 골리앗만 떨어지는 수 있거든요.
언덕 탱크도 아니고 골리앗만으로 지금 못 맞고요.
It's a very powerful space laser pointer. It's true. It's not just any laser pointer.
이쪽에 8시 쪽 확장 기지가 또 위기예요.
The mutalisks come at him and he just shines the laser pointer in the mutalisk eyes and they get confused and they hit each other.
리페어. 예, 하나 잡았고.
And the glaive bounces down and hits all the Hydralisks.
예, 멀티 쪽이 지금 데미지를 입었기
Not a good scene.
때문에 언덕 위에서 지금은 지켜야 될 것 같고요. 멀티 쪽은 예, 언덕 위에서 지켜야 되고.
언덕 탱크가 좀 있어야 됩니다. 만약
Laser in the abbreviation. I think I knew that,
네, 이쪽을 지키고
but I forgot it.
탱크 있어야 되는데 탱크 양에서
What is it an abbreviation for?
신인승 선수가 어디서 싸우더라도 지금은 손해를 많이 볼
Or yeah, acronym.
다시 병력 모아서 자, 이동할 준비를 하고 있거든요. 아래쪽 내려갑니다.
Oh, look at that.
턱에 지금
Light amplification
무조건 피하지 않고 하거든요.
by stimulated emission of radiation.
병력도 아래쪽으로 내려오죠.
네.
이쪽 멀티,
시까지 확보.
예, 이쪽 멀티 했으니까 나머지 멀티를 지금 체크를 해서
Interesting.
이성호 선수 추가 멀티만 안 내주고 지금 이 상황만 유지를 해도 신인승 선수가 많은 병력을 뽑아낼 수 있거든요.
네.
그 이후에는 드랍십을 더 많이 생산을 해서 차라리 아픈 데를 찔러주는 선택이 더욱더 정교해 보입니다.
네. 드랍십 생산하는 거 좋죠. 지금 타이밍에
Oh, you mean like laser?
선수의 드랍십 따라가야 되는 것이 맞는 얘기고.
아,
Uh-oh.
네, 옆에 병력이 있기 때문에
This is a big drop, actually.
나가낼 수 있어요.
네.
This is kind of a desperation drop, though.
아무런 많은 데미지 주지 못하고 막히게 되면
Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work.
다 잃어버렸기 때문에 이후에 이제 신인승 선수의 드랍십에 자신의 멀티가 고생하거든요. 네.
그냥 뭐 들어가 버리는데요.
예.
이쪽 정리하고 지금 아래쪽에는 밀어버리네요. 언덕 위쪽에 치즈보드
위치가 안 좋아요. 이성훈 선수의 위치가.
맞고 시작하죠.
네.
하나 떨어지고.
네.
확실히 상대방을 압도할 수 있는 병력이 많이 보이지 않는
I dropped a piece of popcorn on the floor.
나머지 멀티는 정말
I gotta pick it up
쉽거든요. 5시 뭐 7시
before I forget about it.
쉽습니다. 이런 멀티에
Otherwise, I'll step on it and I'll have
깨는 게 나아요.
네.
popcorn crap in the carpet.
선수가 보험을 잘 뚫어놓긴 했습니다.
I guess I'm just gonna not stop eating this popcorn, man.
아직 그 치명적인 타격이
I was gonna have a little bit of it. No, I bet apparently I'm gonna have all of it. Apparently.
선수의 지금 형태, 지금 있는 가지고 있는 자원에서 들어오는 공격을 두 차례 정도 안전하게 막아낸다. 이러면은 이성훈 선수의 턴으로 바로 다시 넘어올 수 있어요.
네.
예, 변수가 아직 있습니다.
언덕 위쪽에 자리 잡고
네.
있고. 자, 이성은 어떻게든
Let the cat get it?
네, 이제는
I do not have a cat yet.
간다든가 하는 그런 공격이 돼야지 이렇게 소수
I don't think cats would want to eat popcorn anyway, would they? A dog would.
네. 예,
I don't know if a cat would.
유지되고 이성훈 선수가 이 상황만으로도 흘러가게 된다면은
Probably depends on the cat.
5시 활성화되고
네.
예, 이성훈 선수가 훨씬 더 신희승 선수보다 많이 먹게 됩니다.
자, 지금 포인트 쪽으로 지금 확장을 추가하고 있는 이성 선수이기 때문에
네.
자, 시간이 필요합니다.
예, 경기가 묘하게 돌아갈 수도 있어요. 지금 5시를 이제서야 밀러가는데 5시에서는 가스만 채취하고 그러면서 7시를 살리는 데까지만 성공을 해도 신희승 선수는 절반은 지금 성공이라고 볼 수
I forgot all about the AMA I was gonna do.
네.
Maybe I'll do it next time.
밀어낼 수 있겠죠. 이 병력들
네.
그리고 여기를 신희승 선수가 다시 한번 차지하고 이런
Fat sack.
당연히 신희승 선수가 먹어야 되는 멀티이고요. 예, 그런데 이제 좀 늦게 발견했기 때문에 이제서야 밀러 온 건데 이성훈 선수는 이때 뭐 하나는 할 수 있죠. 네, 상대방의 멀티 쪽으로 이제 견제를 가든가 아니면 7시에 수비 라인을 견고하게 형성을 하는 이미 이제 수비 라인을 형성을 해놨네요.
The truffle lesson went unlearned. True. This is true. I'm not good at all about like I have to do portion control
양 선수가 드랍십을 4개 5개
at the store.
도와준 이후에 아픈 곳을 요소요소로
Like I have to not buy something if I want to not eat it, which I'm usually actually pretty good at, luckily. But if I buy something and it's around, I'll just go through it usually.
결국은 밀릴 멀티예요. 결국 밀릴 멀티인데 시간을 무지하게 잘 끌어주고 있다라는 게 문제거든요.
All right, I'm gonna close the bag. I'm not gonna eat any more.
더 와야 된다라는 거. 그게 지금 까다로운 거죠.
시간이 끌렸기 때문에
Uh oh, Dragon Place is going for a pyramid.
멀티가 됐습니다. 아까 그 처음에
He did it.
그 멀티하고는 지금 방어 라인이 완전히
After the raid the other day, Pragmatize stayed in chat to do a 7-wide
원래 멀티를 하나씩
Bisu face pyramid
이성훈 선수에게
without interruption.
그런 약으로 작용을 했고요.
예, 아까 그 8시 멀티를 칠 때만 해도 신희승 선수 기세가 정말 장난이 아니었었거든요.
네.
Close back. It's gonna work, man. It's gonna work because now I've said it.
이제만 커맨 세트가
Now I've said it out loud. So now if I go back on it, I'll be
타이밍을 신희승 선수가
playing myself.
놓쳤다라는 게 되게 아쉬운 지금 상황이 됐네요.
예, 5시가 아직도 정리가 안 됐습니다.
예, 아직도 정리가 안 됐다라는 것은 한 번 더, 두 번 더 계속 가야 된다는 얘기고. 예, 지금 가면
Damn it, Doso. You might be right, but still.
오면은 곤란하죠. 백업이 오면 또 왔어요.
Oh, he's dropping the bottom right. This is actually a crucial expansion for Up Magic.
네. 야, 이렇게 되면 스타팅 포인트를 3개를 이성훈 선수가 차지하게 됩니다.
Oh wait, no, that was Firepower's expansion. He was protecting it.
돌아가는데 만약에 5시 본진을 장악 못하면 앞마당 멀티도 공방 깨져요.
네.
신희승 선수의 앞마당 멀티 말입니다.
네.
5시 쪽을 지금 한 두세 차례 정도
I think it'd be fun to maybe encourage people to do
이성훈 선수가 완전 제대로
group pyramids where like where one person can't do every single row. I think that would make it more interesting.
공격이 오면 올수록 점점 방어 라인이 두터워지고 있습니다.
그동안에 이제 그
Damn it, Beard Mouth.
쪽에서 모인 병력들이 앞쪽으로
And now I'm like looking at the dwindling supply in my bowl and I'm like, oh no, no.
지금 그러니까 신희승 선수의 그 드랍십을 타고 가려던 병력이 이 병력에 이성훈 선수의 병력에 잡아먹히게 되면은 잡아먹혀요.
What am I gonna do? I can laugh it off right now while I've still got more in front of me. But when I run out of these last 5 or 6 pieces, what am I gonna do then?
신희승 선수가 조금이라도 하나라도 더 남겨서 이긴다고 할 수 있어도 5시가 그동안에는
Joke's on you guys, it's almost dinner time, haha.
가운데서 이 병력을 상대해줄 시간이 없는 신희승 선수인데 이성훈 선수 계속 붙잡고 늘어지니까 센터에서
I just realized I might have bitten off more I can chew.
그 시간에 아래쪽 멀티를 이성훈 선수가 아주 확고하게 다 가져가고 있습니다.
그래서 5시 그만 노려야 돼요. 5시 그만
Because
아예
I don't know.
비우고 있는 공간을 좀 들어가야 될 것 같아요.
This Winners League match might take a while. I don't know if I want to stream that long.
선수가 지금 전술에 어떤 변화를 주지 않으면은 계속 신희승 선수는 이성훈 선수에게 끌려가는 상황이
I was only gonna do like another game or two.
본진에 올 수 있을
It'll be
것
free.
같다는 그 예상도 이성훈
Alright, I'm out of popcorn. I'm not gonna open up the bag and get more.
또 배치가 되어
Not gonna happen.
모드까지.
미리 데뷔하고 있는 이성 선수예요.
위치가 대박이
Not gonna happen.
팩토리도 많아서 유닛도 계속 나오고
Not gonna happen.
5시는 빨리 가야지 내가
What is that?
하면 본진을 가볼까 스캔을 딱 써보니까 탱크가 시즈 모드를 쫙 해버리고 있습니다. 이러면 갈 데가 없어지죠.
Not doing it. Not doing it.
까지 준비하고 있는 이성 선수.
야, 진짜 안
Not eating more popcorn.
지금은요 시간이 끌리면 끌면 끌릴수록 이성훈 선수가 너무나 좋아지는 상황인데.
그럼요.
야, 이거 어딜 갑니까?
공사 끝났고 그리고 방금 배치가 되기 때문에 빈틈이 없어요.
5시가 완전히 이성훈의 함정이 되고 개미지옥이 되어버렸습니다. 신희승 선수가 발을 담그면 담글수록 계속 빠져들어가는.
I am gonna drink some more water. Oh, this is an interesting drop.
네, 철학이 지금 많이 완성되기 때문에
야, 지금 추가 병력 안 와도 충분히 막을 수가 있겠네요.
이번에도
야,
뚫지
못 밀었어요.
못했어요.
못 밀었어요.
그러면 이성훈에게 공격 타이밍이 한 번 생긴다라는 겁니다.
그렇죠. 병력 백업이 안
You know what I do need after all that popcorn actually is I need to brush my freaking teeth now.
신인수 선수가 8시를 밀 때까지만 해도 탱크 양에서는 압도적으로 앞섰어요. 이상훈 선수가 대처를 제대로 하지를 못했기 때문에 신인수 선수의 탱크에 완전히 밀린 상황이었어가지고 차분히 신인수 선수가 밀었으면 8시도 충분히 밀 수 있는 병력이었는데 거기서 기회를 한 번 준 게 이상훈 선수의 몰래 멀티로 전환이 되면서
Brush teeth, get more popcorn.
전패를 당하는 이런 상황이 나와버렸습니다.
지금 5시를 가져간 이후에 지금
I actually need like some gum. That'd be easier.
여기 멀티 먹기 되게 힘듭니다. 언덕 위에서 이성훈 선수.
Oh, here we go.
펼쳐놓고 있는데 그 아래쪽 멀티를 가져가기가 여간 쉬운 게 여간 어려운 게 아니거든요.
와, 이게 지금 7시 앞마당까지 넘었는데
Okay, I might have just almost fallen over in my chair
그리고 앞마당을 아직까지도 못 먹고 있어요.
while reaching over to get
손해를 보면서 지금 진출하고
a flossy thingy.
추가 병력 오면은 그냥 또 막히고 뚫리거든요.
예, 이 탱크 위쪽으로 후두둑 떨어지는 병력을
Is this weird to do this on stream?
골리앗 양이 많지 않거든요.
Pick my teeth with one of these.
떨어져도 되고요. 언덕 위로 바로 떨어져도 됩니다. 지금은 풀었으니까 예,
Popcorn flavored bubble gum. Is there popcorn flavored toothpaste?
이렇게만 해도 자원적인 피해를 줄 수 없는 신의 선수 아니겠습니까?
예. 언덕 위에
언덕 탱크.
언덕
예.
탱크 좀 살려서 다른 시즌 병력을 지금 걷어내고 있어요.
진짜 여기서 이렇게 싸울 때가 아니거든요. 신의 선수는.
Just use butter
You want a piece of me, boy?
and for toothpaste? Just brush my teeth with butter? That sounds disgusting, actually.
잡았던 경기는 놓치면 안 된다라고 신희승 선수도 생각을 하고 있을 거고.
Flossing streams are the new meta.
속이 쓰리고 배가 아픈 경우가 없지 않습니까?
You want a piece of me, boy?
지금 그런 경우이기 때문에 얼굴 표정이 좋지 않은
That's right.
거예요. SCB 던지면서 언덕 위로 자리를 잡는
It's like the new mukbang.
SCB 시즈모드 탱크 자리 잡기 콤비네이션도
Instead of food, it's like personal hygiene mukbang.
위기 관리 능력과
People like brushing their teeth and flossing and
자신의 능력을 다시 한번 보여주는 모습이네요.
washing their face or something. I don't know. Flossing is a myth. Yeah, no one's ever flossed in the entire world.
답이 됐던 신의승 선수는 무조건 여기
It's never happened.
이거 스타팅 먹어야 돼요.
이미 죽이 됐어요. 이미 죽이 됐습니다. 이게 얼마나 손해보는 짓입니까?
Write your name on the flossing stick. Oh gosh.
이 병력 다 잡아도 손해. 여기는 자신의 멀티란 말이죠. 자기 집에 자기 집이.
Subscribers get their name written on a piece of popcorn stuck between my teeth.
센터가 여기 건설이 됩니다.
And they have to watch me pick it out.
원래 자신이 먹었어야 되는 멀티인데 이 집은 자신의 집인데 상대방의 멀티를 하고 있으니 이것만큼 지금 속에서 불이 나는 일이 어디 있겠습니까?
I guess it's already been done though, hasn't it? Since people have been selling their bathwater, right? So the personal hygiene thing has been done.
펼쳐야 됩니다. 그거밖에는 신의승이 할 수 있는 게 없어요.
여기서 자리 잡고 어떻게든 5시를 확보를 해야 되는데 시간이 꽤 끌렸습니다. 이거 5시 정도만 지금 18분째예요.
그렇죠. 18분도 넘었습니다. 아까 8시 쪽으로 살짝 얼굴을 들이미
Chatcraft getting a little spicy.
5번 들어오면 5번 다 막습니다.
지금 땀이 날 수밖에 없는 그런 상황이 답답하죠.
6번 들어와도 6번 다 막고요. 여기서 병력이 바꿔치기가 돼도 이성으로 손해보는 게 한 1%도 없어요.
Things have definitely turned around for Firebat Hero, by the way. If you look at the minimap, if you observe the minimap in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, you will see there's a lot of red, and there's not very much yellow.
그렇죠. 지금 현재 게임 시간이 26분인데 10분 넘게 5시 쪽에서 싸워가면서 한 번도 안 뚫렸습니다. 이 정도 뚫리겠지 하는데 그쪽으로
I don't think yellow's mining at all anymore either.
아까도 말씀드렸지만 신혜승 선수 입장에서는 5시는 개미지옥이에요.
5시 쪽에 지상면을 싸움에서 밀리고 있습니다.
먹는 게 많은데 어떻게 뚫리겠습니까? 진짜 상대방보다 훨씬
I actually floss like slightly often these days,
수가 없는 거죠.
자, 물량이 계속
but still probably not enough.
지상면을 싸움을 밀어버리고 이 5시 쪽은 이소은 땅이에요.
예, 5시 쪽 제재.
There's the GG.
경기 끝났습니다.
So Firebat Heroes won 2 in a row. The first one was a kind of a an all-in, 2 factory all-in. Second one was a long game. Third game is Fire by Hero versus Action. Got a TVZ. Finally, we get rid of the colors because we know who everyone is. Action, the Zerg player. So Fire by Hero is going for a 3 kill. Yeah, it was like Fire by Hero looked like he was dead, and he tried to like push out a little bit, and then he got his push out force was killed. He was in bad shape like not that long into that game. It's a little surprising. That was a big comeback for sure. You think Action is better than Fire by Hero? I think so. I don't know. Action could be hit or miss. Unless you're making a joke that he was like... that really was doing better action or I don't know, something like that. Dancing on nerds. What even is that? Like what? It's something dancing around, but like I can't even tell what it is that's dancing. It's a Mutalisk without wings? It's supposed to be an SC... What?
보통 그 3개, 4개 맵을 전부 다 아주 정교하게 연습해 오지는 못하거든요. 그렇기 때문에 이성훈
An SC? It doesn't look anything like an SCV, does it?
초반에 빠른 배럭스를 이용한 벙커 러시를 할 수도 있을 것 같다는 김성대 선수의
I don't know, it's weird.
것 같습니다.
The colors shifting around make it kind of hard, even harder to tell too.
자, 오늘 1킬 달성 3번째 경기 치른 이성훈 선수.
I don't know. How are you doing, Rug Monkey, by the way? I don't know if I asked that earlier. SCV dancing to this.
벤치에서는 내심 이제 이성훈 선수의 올킬도 기대하고 있을 것 같습니다. 그렇게 되면은 뭐 팀 내 어떤 분위기도 좋아지는 거고 이성훈 선수가 팀 내 또 분위기 메이커 역할을 하는 그런 선수 아니겠습니까? 예, 그런 선수다 보니까 이성훈 선수의 올킬을 바라면서 팀 내 전체적인 분위기가 뜨겁게 달아오르기를 바라고 있을 것 같습니다.
예. 아래쪽으로 저울이 달리고 있고 입구 쪽에 일꾼 배치해놓고 있는 이성은
국정올림을 뽑았기 때문에 당연히 이성훈
Just walked the Champions League final.
만약에 못 봤으면 이성훈 선수가
I definitely know what the Champions League is. I'm not gonna look that up.
이성훈이기 때문에 이성훈 선수 역시나 좀 잘 대비를 해주고 있습니다.
네, 3회 처리까지 가는 것도
Yeah, it's soccer. I knew that. How was it? Was it a good game? I've heard a lot of people talk about it recently, actually. It was stressful? Are you a big fan of one of the teams?
김성대 선수의 움직임을 주시합니다. 나갔던 저울이 뭐 활약을 못했어요.
I guess I've gotten a little bit of stress from watching the Starcraft finals in the past.
돌려주는 역할을 이성훈 선수가 잘 수행하고 있습니다. 근데 어우.
Wait, are you saying you're a Liverpool fan or you're not a Liverpool fan?
미네랄 찍어가면서 이성훈 선수의 컨트롤 정말 좋습니다.
Oh, he let his SCV die. That was a little bit of a mistake.
네, 저글링 팔업 안된 것까지 지금 눈으로 확인을 했고요.
Oh, you are a Liverpool fan. Okay. Well, that's too bad then. Sorry. Lost to Real Madrid.
SB가 한 번 더 적차를 지금 갈 수 있는데 이걸 또 봤네요.
Oh, you're saying Liverpool lost when I asked if it was a good game. I see. I understand now. I was confused. I understand now though. Wait, why is this on? Did I just turn that on and I forget about it? Why is the win totals on? Did I click that? That's really weird. Is there a fake Madrid? Good question. Madrid ARNC?
하나도 없이 좀 테크가 타지고 있기 때문에 이성호 선수가 매딩 나온 이후에 분명히 압박을 가해줘야 됩니다. 네, 그런 압박이 없다라면 김성대 선수가 너무나 자유롭게 빌드를 구성할 수 있거든요. 그렇죠.
Oh, Real is royal. Okay, okay. I didn't know that.
승리의 처리기 때문에 충분히
I don't know how I didn't know that, but I didn't know that.
예, 바로 됐고 그다음에 뒤쪽으로 파이브에 들어오기 전에 나오기 전에
Oh, oh no, the fire bats! Oh no! He beat him. Those fire bats were specifically made to counter the Zergling counterattack. And he got in there just right before the fire bats came out and was able to surround them. That's actually really unfortunate timing for Firebat Hero. For Firebat Hero. Real Sociedad is another team? Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I've never heard of them. He's still gonna go in there, but imagine if there was 2 Firebats to fend off all those Zerglings right now. But it looks like he's still gonna win the fight, but it was a lot closer than it could have been if he had Firebats with that group. And now he doesn't have enough to kill the Sunken, looks like. This is a really interesting match. This is a really close game, actually. This is really being played in a cool way by both players, I would say. Oh, now he's gonna finish off the sunk. He made the other sunk, but it was too late. He knew he needed more sunks, but maybe if he got for 2 more sunks instead of 1, or he kind of made him a little bit too late. Like after the first attack. No, Mutalisks are gonna come out. Firebat's got a few drone kills. Can he clean up? He can clean up with these Mutalisks. Because he's not even targeting the mutas, he's targeting the drones. But he's still got 3 or 4 more drone kills. So like 8 drone kills total. And the sunks. But now he doesn't have anything. Now he has to play on the defensive a little bit. It is a pretty close rush distance, isn't it?
야, 이 결국 막히면 안 되는 거예요. 드론도 안 치고 계속 뮤탈리스크 뽑아내는 김성대 선수거든요. 무조건 승부 봐야 됩니다. 근데 이게 쉽지가 않아 보여요.
베럭스 5개가 완성이 또 딱 맞게 돼버렸고 아래쪽에 터렛 2개 그다음에 이제 베럭스 옆에 터렛 2개 앞마당 쪽에 터렛 2개 이런 식으로 수비를 해놓으면은 충분히 지금은 이성원 선수가 수비를 할 수 있는 상황이죠.
So I think Firebat Hero is in a pretty good spot here though, because like he's kind of on the defensive now. He's losing some Marines, he's losing a medic, that's not good, but like he's building up and like Action just lost so much of his economy. Like he should be, you know, using the Mutalisks to harass while he gets a 3rd and lurkers. Instead, he's using the Mutalisks to harass while he like gets drones again that he lost, and it's like, yeah, see, like now he's drone back up again, but he has no tech, he has no 3rd. Is that for, yeah, that's the Hydralisk den. So he's gonna have to go 2 base lurkers instead of 3 base lurkers. And it's gonna be tough in the long game, you know, he's just like not gonna be able to, I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but I feel like Firebat Hero is in good shape right now. We might see a Firebat Hero triple kill.
체제 변환 타이밍도 좀 늦어요. 이성은 나올 거거든요. 베럭스 5개가 돌아갔고 그다음에 본진 안쪽에서 병력이 어느 정도 이제 수비를 하면서 많이 쌓였다 싶으면은 무조건 공격이 되든 안 되든 나올 거거든요. 자, 이제 됐어요. 자, 이게 지금 김성태 선수의 최대 위기입니다.
경기
지금.
많습니다. 어떻게든 막아내야
네.
되거든요.
야, 럴커 지금 아직 번터도 안 되고 아직 개발도 안 됐을 거거든요.
자, 이 병력을 지금 막아내야 좀 미래가 있습니다.
개발 중이죠 지금 러커 개발.
It would be a throw if he lost here? Yeah, I think so. I think so.
네. 베럭스 5개가 돌아가고 고기름이 됐으니까 이성우 선수가 앞마당
I just don't get, that doesn't look anything like an SCV at all. I'm so confused by that dancing emote. It looks a little bit like a Mutalisk. I would buy that.
어떻게든 성큰 짓고 럴커 나올 때까지 시간을 벌어야 김성대 그 이후 플레이가 가능합니다. 그 전에 뚫려버리면 경기는 뭐 아무것도 안 되는 거죠.
네, 다리 쪽에서 라인 잡고 올라오는 건 하나씩 끊어주고 있는 김성대 선수예요.
네.
어떻게든 지금 시간을 벌어내야 되거든요.
그렇죠. 그 전에 이제 저글링과 뮤탈리스크로 상대방이 만약에 달려오면 잡아.
I'm tired.
이런 생각인데 이것도 같이 나가야죠. 같이 나가면
I'm always tired.
싸움에서 무조건
I have a lot of work to do tonight too.
뮤탈리스크를 최소한 가지고 있을 텐데.
이거라도 한번 뚫어줘야 되는데 김성대 선수가 이거라도
뺍니다.
네.
야, 이거라도 못 끊어주게 된다면 이 병력의 합세가 되면 진짜 그 규모가 장난이 아닙니다. 럴커 안
Got a big
나오면
project.
병력까지 들어가고 있고 자, 머리만 오는데 타이어도 한개 붙어 있어요.
저글링 다 잡아먹었고 지금
Although once that project is done, it's a kind of a good thing and a bad thing, I guess, that I don't have any other projects coming up for a while.
네, 뮤탈리스크는 러커 지금 2기 정도인데.
So I'll be able to work on some of my own personal stuff, but it also means I don't have the promise of pay very much. Yeah, I don't know what was with that. I don't know how that game was such high quality, Rug Monkey. I don't understand that. It was really weird that I mean, it wasn't even that, it wasn't like great quality, but it was like, for 2001, it was ridiculous. What the hell, Beard Mouth? Ah! Well, that's 3 kills in a row for Firebat Hero, though. 3 kills in a row. Hello, computer? Doesn't do infinity. I don't understand. I'm missing something. That's okay though. All right. Next up. Oh damn, guys! It's really. We got another TVT. This one doesn't look like it's super long though. But we got really. We've seen a lot of. It's funny. We've seen a lot of really today. Seen a lot of really today. What have we already seen? Like 3 or 4 games of it or something like that? 3 games? 2 games? Maybe it's just 2. I don't know. Because he played Flash twice. I think it's just the 2, I guess. Are we about to see a Firebat Hero all kill against Eastro? I mean, it's just Eastro. Shots fired! Would you say it's really funny? That's probably the best use of Ardo Smug ever. Look at that. Kill Lee Sung-eun. Kill Lee Sung-eun. Kill Lee Sung-eun. Really? Did you really go there? Did you truly and actually factually make that joke? It was a good one. I'm down with it. I'm on board.
그렇죠. 이성원 선수가 살아준다라면 진짜 그야말로 삼성전자카는 다시 한번 그런 부푼 꿈을 꿀 수 있는 겁니다. 광안리 가서 막 우승하는 그런 꿈을 다시 한번 꿀 수 있는 거예요.
네.
You want a piece of me, boy?
이번 시즌
You want a piece of me, boy?
그렇죠. 박상우 선수는 이번 경기는 최대한 좀 안전하게 해야 될 것 같습니다. 이성원 선수가 뭔가 독특한 그런
Some Marines.
을 가지고 나왔을 가능성이 높기 때문에 상대방의 본진 안쪽을
In perpetuity. That's a funny word to say. Perpetuity.
이런 식의 운영을 좀 보여줘야 될 것 같아요.
Perpetuity.
선수 역시나 올킬을
Perpetuity.
기다리고 있기 때문에 지난번에 한번 되게 아쉽게 실패하지 않았습니까? 그런 것들 다시 한번 잘
It almost sounds less funny when you say it wrong. Perpetuity. I don't know why.
박상우 선수는 이성훈만 잡아내
Amazing triangle pasta. Vote nay.
충분히 역울킬 해볼 만합니다.
그렇죠. 예, 그런 면도
It's a good Twitch clip URL right there.
재밌을 것 같다는 생각이 듭니다.
Oh, look at this here. This is the dancing SCV.
선수는 분위기가 아주 좋은 상태고요. 이 첫 번째 경기 이기면 이길수록 선수들은 기세를 좀 타지 않습니까?
그렇죠.
예, 자신감도 생기고 심리적으로 좀 불안한 쪽은 당연히 박상우 선수 쫓아가야 되니까 불안한 쪽은 박상우 선수일 수밖에 없고요.
3대 0으로 이스트로가 뒤지고 있지만 만약에 이성훈이 꺾이게 되면 박상우가 포토스전 연승 중이거든요.
네.
네, 그렇기 때문에 허영무 송병구를 잡는다. 이건 기세가 완전히 넘어가는 얘기입니다. 네, 그렇기 때문에 박상우가 이긴다고 하면은
He's so mad.
영을 필요할 수 있는 가능성도 상당히 많이 생긴다라는 거죠.
Yes. Fireball Heroes red again. Yes.
앞마당을 노리는 경기 운영을 가지고 왔을 수도 있습니다. 이성훈 선수가요. 그렇기 때문에
Really is yellow. We don't have the flash in this game to be yellow to make it convenient.
네.
충분히 위로 올라갈 수 있는 이성훈 선수입니다.
네, 노림수를 가장 조심해야 됩니다, 지금은.
그리고 박상우
Whoa.
앞마당을 그냥 일반적으로 먹게 되면은 충분히
That was like my tiredness just like slapping me in the face. Sudden yawn and stretch.
자, 팩토리에 애도를 달고 있는 박상우.
네.
Have I met Naokin?
커맨 센터 지을 것 같고요.
예, 확장.
No. I don't think I've met Naokin.
쪽으로 지금 들어가고 있는 박상우
Not in
선수.
person.
네. 여기도 커맨 센터.
I guess that's what meeting means, but I've like I think I've talked to him on Discord a few times and stuff like that.
게스통 세 개.
But I don't think I've actually met him in person.
들어가지 못하게 입구 쪽에 머리 세워놓고 있는 양 선수.
네, 운영
Flash would have been yellow.
신희승 선수와의 경기 운영에서 어쨌든 유리 싸움에서
Exactly.
이겼다고 하더라도 결국 그
I don't know how long Naokin's been in Korea. I think it's been a few years or something.
내가 더 유리하면서
But he was definitely there after I left Korea. A long time.
그런 면까지 생각하면 박상우 선수가 되게
And I went to a few events in the US, but none that he was at.
이성훈 선수가
So
나서면은 나올 수 있는 주축 카드는 프로토스이기 때문에 박상우 선수가 충분히 역 3킬, 역 5킬 이렇게 만들어.
oh, he's back in the US now? I thought he was just like visiting the US. I didn't know he was back permanently.
미네랄에 좀 투자를 많이 했기 때문에 커맨 센터가 좀 빨리 올라가는데 이런 차이 정도는 충분히 이성훈
Yeah, being tired is my thing.
어려운 경기도 역전하는 이성훈
For some reason, I thought he was just like visiting the US. I didn't know he was back. Back.
자, 아머리.
I wonder why he left Korea.
똑같아요.
커맨 센터가 약간 빠를 뿐 나머지 상황은 다 똑같습니다. 예, 이후에는 이제 경기 센스에서 많은 것들이 차이가 날 수 있겠죠.
It's low-hanging fruit, but you know what? Low-hanging fruit still tastes delicious and is free food. So,
준비하는 타이밍도 똑같고요. 자, 서로 커맨드 센터 날리고 있죠. 자, 보고.
확인했고
oh, he's gonna try and block. They're both gonna try and block the command center with their barracks.
아니라 투팩
I think.
건설하고 아머리 올려
For some reason, that's what I'm thinking. They're going for.
완벽한 진검승부가 된 거예요.
예. 자, 여기서 커맨드 센터 내려놓고.
Not gonna do it.
자원 채취 들어오고 있는 박상우 선수입니다.
Neither player's gonna do it.
예, 이런 생각
I guess they're just gonna float it off to scout. Actually, how's my Korean? It's okay.
조금 더 빨랐습니다.
It is a tricky language, yeah. I know. I have good pronunciation.
서로 위치 좀 알았고요.
I know enough Korean to. What the hell? There's like something on my glasses.
박상우 선수가 먼저 나오는데요.
네, 멀리 나온다라는
I know enough Korean to like
그렇기 때문에
order food, ask for directions, do travel and stuff like that. Anything involving traveling and just kind of like getting around and surviving, I know the Korean for that pretty well. Outside of that, I have no knowledge. I can't. If someone asks me how I'm doing, I won't even understand them, and I won't be able to tell them how I'm doing. Like my Korean is really bad in that sense. So I only know essential. I know essential Korean really well and nothing else, which kind of sucks. I wish I knew enough Korean to actually like have a conversation. It would have been really easy for me to have been able to learn it when I was there, and I didn't. And that kind of feels bad.
스타포트 준비하고 있죠.
라인을 잡고 벌처하고
But it is a tricky language. It's true because you have to. I mean, kind of. You have to. You have to. In some ways, it's easier, but in some ways, it's like you have to memorize different conjugations. If you're talking to someone. Oh, wait, hold on a sec. Oh, that's interesting. He's sending the Marine to take some shots. They both send in Marines to take shots. That's really clever, actually. Interesting.
그 탱크 사이에 들어가서 이제 총질을 하고 있는 이런 모습까지도
네.
아 진짜 기가 막혔네요.
자, 이거 이득 볼수 있어요. 먼저 점사. 아래쪽 탱크도.
But yeah, like there's different conjugations depending on who you're talking to. If you're talking to someone older than you have to say like 안녕하세요 is like hello, right? If it's someone older than you, you're supposed to say 안녕하십니까.
카운터가 있기 때문에
And if you're someone younger than you, it's 안녕해요.
탱크가 4대 정도 있는
So like you're supposed to conjugate things differently depending on your relationship
강을 할 수가 있었을 텐데 이성훈
to the people you're talking to, which isn't that much to change, but
때문에 레이스라는 병수가 최대한 지금은 힘을 위쪽으로 좀 응축시키고 나머지는 레이스가 정리하고
yeah, that marine
위쪽에 있는 이 탱크
was bold. Well, see, the thing is, like, that's one of the reasons why I didn't learn as much, is because I hung out with the other Americans that were at GOM TV mostly, and the producers that I knew at different places spoke English, so I didn't really need to know Korean to talk to them about stuff. And then I went home and sat on my computer and talked on Discord or Ventrilo or something with my friends online. So I didn't really ever have to learn Korean, so I didn't get a chance to. So I'm not surprised that Artosis doesn't know a lot of it. Because everyone in his life speaks English, so he doesn't really need to. Well, I mean, I don't know about all of his life, but like, you know, probably a lot of the people that he's surrounded by speak English.
SCB를 좀더 잡아줬거든요. 그런 역할을 이성훈 선수가 이 안마랑 쪽에서 봤습니다.
그렇죠. 다시 좀 들어맞고 있어요. 네. 자, 이거
진짜 대박입니다, 양 선수.
야, 진짜 말씀하신 그대로입니다. 대박입니다. 두 선수 모두 다 판단하는 게 이 상황에서는 내가 유리하고 저 상황에서는 내가
He has been there for a long ass time though, hasn't he? Yeah.
진짜
He's been there for,
뛰어들지 않기 위한 양 선수의 치열한 싸움이
let's see, what he's been there since like 2007 or 8?
기세를 넘겨주게 된다라면은 진짜 이 두 선수는
So he's in there like 14 years?
분위기를 타기 때문에 그거를 지금 안 만들
He found the one white girl in Seoul. Actually, no, there's a lot of Americans in Korea that are there teaching English. So there's a pretty significant population of English speakers there.
멀티를 먼저 일찍 가는 편이 이성훈 선수
In fact, I think his wife was an English teacher or is an English teacher. I don't know if she still is.
골리앗만 잡아먹으면 또 레이스가 우리 집에 왜 왔니 식으로 그냥 가서
The formal U, I did not.
살아남게 되면은
Oh, V. Oh, I didn't know that's what that. I didn't know that was like a formal version of U.
SCB 한 번 더 나와야 되겠는데.
자, 탱크
자, 뒤에 있는 병력도 옵니다.
Yeah, I mean, like it's if you really go out of your way, you can learn Korean. Like Wolf, he went out of his way to learn a lot of Korean when he was there, and he picked it up pretty fast. Doa actually like ended up taking Korean lessons, and so he learned more of it too. But you have to kind of make yourself learn it. Oh yeah, it's like 2 versus Vu. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. But then Vu is for plural also, right?
멀티를 허용하지 않는 상황까지만 만들어내면은 박상우 선수도 자신 있는 거죠. 자, SCV
Like, don't you say Vu if it's like multiple people, all of you?
자, 밀어냈는데 안마당 손해가 막심합니다.
거의 다 잡혔어요.
추가 멀티 들어간 박상우고요.
지금 셋이 쪽잘 돌리고 있고 추가 면역 계속
Yeah, so English is definitely lacking in a lot of ways.
병력이 또 옵니다. 이거는 갖다 부딪히면은 이 사원이 깨져요. 이거 갖다 부딪히면은
내기 준비가 돼 있는데 뒤쪽에는 내기 이상 다섯 개 가는 게 손해요. 가는 게
처음부터 끝날 때까지 이 두 선수가
Yeah, it's both, right? It's Vu is both polite you and it's also plural you. Fire by Hero is not in good shape here, by the way. I'm like seeing this battle happening and he's like kind of holding on, but then I look at the map and I'm like, oh wait, really has 3, almost 4 bases. He just put down a 4th base. The Fire by Hero is struggling to hold on to a 2nd.
이게 지금은 박상우 선수가 이길 수 있었던 그 빠른 판단이었고요.
이성훈 선수의 탱크 라인이 어느 정도 유지된 상태에서
Und wie ist dein Deutsch?
탱크 라인이 유지가 되지 못한
I don't know how to say that. Heute?
라인이 이성훈 선수가 약간 실수.
Verstehst du, was ich schreibe? I never took German, but I know how to pronounce it a little bit because I took choir. And when you were in choir and when you're in your music, you had to learn, like when you're doing choir, you have to learn how to at least pronounce the different languages so that you can sing them off of the paper. Close enough? Okay. My German pronunciation is probably not very good, but my French pronunciation I've been told is quite good, and my Korean as well. But I've learned a little French and I've learned a little Korean. I never actually learned any German, just literally how to pronounce it. But that was like 20 years ago actually, so I'm surprised I remember any of it.
그러면 이성훈 선수가 오질 못하거든요. 그동안에 오른쪽을 다 먹거든요.
변수가 없어요. 예, 변수가 없습니다. 이거는.
레이스를 동원해 보려고 해도 뒤쪽에 골리앗이 버티고 있고요.
네.
빈틈이 하나 더.
There's the Hest du Deutsch. I have no idea. You guys could be just typing random weird funny stuff in other languages and making me pronounce it. He's gonna finish him with mass wraiths, guys. Krankenhaus? It's a funny word for some reason. The command center is gonna burn down! Repair it, you fool! The SCV is right there! Repair it, you fool! Repair it! It's at 40 hit points, he's just gonna GG before it can die. That was painful. But you know, if you never, bloody. It's interesting that it did that. So, Fireman Hero denied his all kill by really, but really is really still has to win. Really has to win 4 in a row now, though. Can really do that. Who's next? Really versus great. This is gonna be a really great game, guys. Get it? Because it's really versus great. So when I said really great, I was describing the game like it was gonna be a good game, but I was also using both the names of the two players. I'm hilarious. It's gonna be a really great game, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Wait, no. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that how you? I think. Did I do that right? 9. I love 9. I like the French word for 9. 9 for some reason. Wheat. Why is 8 wheat? Catravan D's nuts. Oh man. Let's see. I can still remember how to count a few numbers in a couple other Asian languages. Korean is there's two counting two ways to count in Korean. By the way, look at this. Look at these stats. I'm trying to. Is this the map? This must be the map. TVZ. It's 8-4. It's double favored in favor of Terran on this map. Apparently, why would they send out a Zerg when it's Protoss 5-2? Am I seeing it right? I don't know. Korean is Il I Samsa. Oh, I think. But there's two versions of counting. There's Il I Samsa, and then there's. I actually don't remember the other counting right now.
새로운 연인을 만날 수도 있는 거예요. 그렇기 때문에 이렇게 직접 나와서 보시면은 일석이조, 일석삼조.
Because set net. No, that's something else. Is it set net or is that Japanese? Oh man, I'm not mixing it up. No, because Japanese is ichi ni sanchi rogo, I think, or something like that. Set net, because when you want 2 orders of rice, you say bap sege. If you want 3 orders of rice, you say bap nege. 5 is tasolge, but I don't remember what 4 is for some reason. Finish is scuffed. Maybe really is really bad. We'll see. We'll see.
아니면은 이성훈 선수 이후에 차명환 선수가 킬을 기록하면서 깔끔하게 마무리를 할까? 이번 경기 결과에 달려 있습니다.
I also tasolge, yeah, 5 orders of rice. Because when you order rice, it comes in like a little tin. Like you get a little tin of rice. It's like a personal thing. So sometimes you'll eat 2 things of rice in a meal. But if you're ordering for the table, you'd say, oh, we want 3 orders of bulgogi, bulgogi sege, or bulgogi nege, or maybe. No, it's dulge, sege, nege. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah. So you might say bulgogi dulge, samgapsal sege, baptasolge. 주세요. 감사합니다. Time for a really versus. Didn't we watch a boat? Like, wasn't there only 2 of those, and we watched them the other day, like a month ago or something? Bulgarian gave the language to the Russians. Interesting. When did that happen? Like, when was that? That's the guy they were making fun of earlier with the sign. Oh, he's so shy. Can you believe Lenin invented the alphabet? Maybe we only watched one of the really reality games. But we're gonna finish the Winners League set match, and then I'm gonna head off, I think. Luckily, I already have some food in the fridge, some leftovers, so I don't have to make dinner or anything like that. But I probably would go after this game, except I feel like we should finish the series, you know? See if really can counter all kill Samsung Khan. It could be 4 more, well, it could be 3 more games, I guess. 2 more after this, I guess, is the max, right? After this one. You put your popcorn in the fridge? Damn it. Look, it's right here. The bag is still closed. I guess it's not closed very well, but... let me just reopen it so I can close it again. Dude, what do you guys think about this? It's been an argument I've had with a friend for years. I told a friend once I was too addicted to this book I was reading. And so I gave the book to my friend, and I was like, it's finals week. I need to study. I need to do this essay. Please take this book away from me. Hide it somewhere until after finals. Oh, the 10th century. Wow. And he hid it. And then after finals, I was like, all right, where's the book? I'm done with finals. I want to read it. And he walks over to the freezer. And he opens the freezer, and he'd put my book in the freezer. And I was like, that's a terrible hiding spot. I could have looked in the freezer at any moment. And he's like, it was a great hiding spot because you didn't find it. I was like, but no, but I could have found it though. He's like, but you didn't. Speaking of old memes, we always speak of old memes here. I am an old meme. Chicken nugger? What? This is too quiet, I can't even hear it. I've never seen this meme before. I've never seen the chicken nugger video, apparently.
체제를 바꾸네요. 네, 선택했습니다. 쓰리가스를 먹고.
How do you thaw it without what? The book? I don't know. I don't remember having any issues with it though.
일단 걸렸습니다. 박상우 선수에게. 그렇다는 얘기는 주도권을 뺏기게 되면 이쪽 멀티는 지킬 수가 없다.
Yeah, but that's just because I didn't find it doesn't mean it was a good hiding spot, right?
아니면 시간을 벌어줘야 됩니다.
It was an effective hiding spot, but it wasn't a good one because it was like somewhere I could have easily found it. If he put it in like his underwear drawer, there's 0% chance I'm gonna look in his underwear drawer, right? But there's like a good chance I'll look in the freezer to get some food at some point, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. If everyone agrees with my friend, I might have to admit defeat. It's still there. Nah, man, I wanted to read a book. I wanted to read that book. It was a Wheel of Time book, which I now no longer vouch for. I got addicted to that. It was kind of like the Raid Shadow Legends of books. It was really bad, but I got addicted to reading it anyways.
공유업이 거의 완료가 될 테기 때문에 지금 나와서 앞마당을 압박을 하든 쓰리가스를 압박을 하든 지금 할 것 같은데 여기까지만 막아내면 체제전을 안전하게 되면 하이까지 탈 수 있어요. 이게 이제 차명원 선수에게
A family member lost the landline. You found in the freezer? What? Was it a cordless? Because otherwise, you go to the wall and you find the cord and you trace it to where the phone is. Why would they put the landline phone in the freezer? Oh, okay, they're like, oh, let me get, oh, I need to put this down to grab this, and then they forgot. Did that affect the phone at all? See, here's the thing. It was an effective hiding spot that one time. But it wouldn't have been effective in other situations or with other people. Like, that's why I'm thinking, I don't know. What's up, Spoon? Spoon! Dude, I saw someone in another channel named Spoon, and they were like a long-time sub for that person's channel, and so they actually set up a special alert. Maybe I shouldn't say this, because then I might be too lazy and I don't want to get your hopes up, but they actually had set up a special alert for when that other person, Spoon, subscribed. It played the audio clip of the tick saying, Spoon! Special alert for Steve? Nice. I saw this other guy who had, he, not alerts, but like, he had special commands set up for his regulars, I guess, where they could type in exclamation point, like, you know, Doso enters, or whoever it was, and it would play a sound file, like, play their intro song or whatever. That was kind of cool. That guy was kind of a... Yeah. The hell? This is a guy playing Tarkov, though. And I was watching him, and this guy came around the corner, and he like laid down to camp him, and he's voiped him, and he said, "Oh, I'm you know," he said in game, he said, "I'm not camping you, bro. I just happen to be here. Let's be friends." And the other guy didn't speak any English, though. Sorry, Doso. I guess I could set that up. His stream was really loud though, because it was like constantly playing these people's intro songs. But so this guy, he voiped this guy and said, "Let's be friends." And the guy didn't speak very good English, but he said, "Okay, friend." And then like he came out, and the guy dropped a grenade on the ground, not like threw it with the pin out, but like gave it to him. And the streamer picked up the grenade and said, "Okay, thank you." And then the other guy went back and was like camping around a corner, and so he said, "Oh, this guy has to die because he's a camper." And someone paid him 3 subs to kill him. Oh, is he gonna get this dropship? He got the dropship. Was that full? So he went and he killed this guy who had been friendly to him with his own grenade that he gave him as a sign of friendship. I was like, no, I'm not gonna fail to follow this guy. Oh, is he gonna get the, oh, just target down the, oh, he should have just targeted down the den. I think. Wait, is it a den? Lurker. What's the lurker building called? I mean, the defiler build. Yeah, it's defiler den, right? This game has gotten bonkers real quick. You had a dream about looting and gunning and looting. Interesting. Are you from the US? Oh, good question. Defiler Mound! Defiler Mound, thank you. UK living in NZ, nice. Notice how I said NZ because that's how people say it in NZ in Australia, and that's I watch a lot of Australian streamers. I didn't even think about it. I just said NZ because it's kind of how I'm used to hearing it. Look at this. This main base is littered with lurkers just to block these drops. But guess what's not out on the map? Lurkers.
센터가 장악이 되던가 아니면은 7시 앞마당 지역에 나와서 포커스를 유지할 수 있는 포커스를 할 수 있는 움직임을 지금 만들었어야 되는데 주도권을 지금 박상우 선수에게 드랍스 한 방으로 넘어가 버렸습니다.
이레디 맞고요.
아, 이레디에이트가
How else would you say it? Well, you'd say New Zealand, but NZ is how you'd pronounce it in American.
이레디에이트로 녹여낼 수 있는 이런 권한이 주어졌다라는 게 차명원 선수 입장에서는 잘 가고 있다가 지금 걸림돌을 만난 거예요.
Interesting.
자, 열심히 경기에 집중하고 계십니다.
배슬 4개예요.
And he's living in your country, Chris? Wait, you're in Bulgaria, right? I think so, yeah.
나오기 전까지 정말 시간 잘 벌었거든요. 디팔로 나오면서 포커스를 지금 만들었어야 되는데 못 만들었습니다.
ZVZ? Zed is my favorite race. I love Zed. I was 4 when I started to play Zed. What the hell? Is that a copy pasta of some kind, or did you just make that up? Okay, it's a copy. Got it. New Zealand. I just read that. I didn't. I read it earlier, and I read it New Zealand, and then I just read it back, and I realized I read it wrong. Living in villages, interesting. Really has 150 supply here, by the way. Bulgaria, what did I say? I'm alright. Okay. I'm terrible at remembering things. The sea is full of Russians. Really is really going to win. And Great isn't doing so great. But really played really great. Great, not so really. Wait, really? Not. Oh, never mind. VOD broken, everything is orange. For a second I didn't get it, and I was like, wait, what? Is my stream broken? What's wrong? I was like, oh wait. Hey, Hellgate? Yes, indeed. That's why we watch the old stuff, man. So we can watch the insane skills of the old Kesper pros. Welcome. Hellgate makes me think of, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, actually. Even though DK means it's probably like a Diablo thing or something like that. GG. Danish Kingdom. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I thought it'd be like Death Knight or something like that. All right, so really has 2 kills in a row. They're gonna put him up against Zhongbi though. Hold on a sec, let me check something real quick. Yep, Zhongbi is up next. Zhongbi, a little bit higher caliber. Oh, you're right, it's Hellmouth. It's Hellmouth, you're right. My bad, my bad. Alright, so now it really has to beat Zhongbi, who is not a name that we can make puns out of, so why are we even watching this? I don't know what is the point of life right now. Oh wait, because Zhongbi's a god. We get to watch a god play on Earth. Hellmouth, thank you for the reminder. Where are there hell gates in... What game has hell gates? Does Oblivion have hell gates? I guess those are Oblivion gates, aren't they? I don't know. I feel like hell gates should be a thing somewhere, but I can't think of it. Hellgate is a river in New York? Wait, really? It's a really dark name for a... DK's Donkey Kong. Some of the pros that are still the pros today, though. I think so, I think the pros today. I don't know if I would say that they're like, you know, that they're bad by comparison. Some I would say some are nearly as good, and I think some people say that they're even better. A lot of them, their skills have left them, yeah. Ooh, no gas steal for you, Zhongbi. £60,000 you can settle. The healthcare isn't good, but you don't have to wait as long. Yeah, the other thing though is that the meta has changed so much that, like, if you took someone from this era and you planted them now, they might not necessarily be able to win even if they had better skills, because the meta has changed enough that, like, they wouldn't know, like, people know different responses and builds and stuff to counter things. So why does the... Wait, what is going on, by the way? Why is the win total keep turning on? I am not turning it on. Is it like turning on every time someone buys a unit? That's really weird, man. I don't know why this thing is turning on. It's not... That's really bizarre. I didn't mod any of the code. Oh man, that probe just got a kill right underneath the Marine's nose, by the way. I didn't mod any code that would have anything to do with this source. That's how coding works? Shoot. Patch random subscribe to the stream and it randomly patched my code. Wait, was Patch Random the MVP? Or was it someone else? I thought Beardmouth was the MVP. Why did Patch Random's name get put on there also? Right? Wasn't Beardmouth the MVP? Or was Patch Random the MVP also? Or instead, I don't remember. Am I just going crazy right now? Did I just lose my mind in the last 10 minutes? Oh my god. Because I didn't touch anything. I didn't touch anything, and then the win totals came on.
초반에 이제 SCB 잡히고 그다음에 머린 하나, SCB 하나
Something's going on, man. Something's weird. Testing in production. Right? Am I crazy, or was Beardmouth the MVP? I thought. Because he donated the bits, and I was like, he's the double MVP, right? 20 million tons of grain locked in Ukraine. Africa may starve, yeah. Because, ooh, that almost was big mind drag. Because Russia's blockaded their, like, one port, right? Or something. He's stealing my frames. He stole my pixels. I've only got 360 of them. What's up, Red Tornado? Stream has died. Wait,